chat. Oh my god, it's been 2 years. I was gonna have a video prepared like I did last year, and then I never finished it. So fuck it, we ball. Hello everybody! It's my second Streamiversary! Yippee! Hello Lido, hello Jazz, hello Piranha, hello Sebs, hello Joyce. YouTube exclusive. Yeah, sure. Eventually it'll see the light of day, you know? I have to do a big stretch. Oh, that was a good stretch. Hello everybody! How are we doing today? How are we doing? Drink some good old agua. Doing awesome. Let's go. Let's freaking go, chat. Alright. I am so a little jittery, but mostly I am so excited to share and celebrate this day with everybody. It's kind of funny because like February is just kind of a whatever month to me usually. But it's like since I started streaming, now it's got meaning to me, you know? That's kind of the cool thing about like stuff like Streamiversaries. It's like I think most people don't really put too much thought into like the specific day they're gonna start streaming. So they just start streaming on a random day, and then all of a sudden it's like, whoa, I made history here. This is yeah, making it special. This is a new holiday now. You know? That's how it was for me. Like the most thought that I put into when I was gonna start streaming was that like I had been planning to start streaming since like early-ish January of 2024. Like I was at a point where I was like kind of starting to get ready to stream by that point. 2 years is nothing to sneeze at either. That's true. But I had so much anxiety around actually starting streaming that my friends just like bullied me. I was like, okay, fine, I'll do it next Saturday. And that's next Saturday happened to be February 3rd, and that's how I started streaming. That's why my Streamiversary is February 3rd. You know, glad you made the choice. Me too. I love streaming so much. It's so fun. I've had so many awesome, amazing opportunities I never thought I would have since I started streaming. So it's really cool. It's so funny that we all started our journey in 2024. You, us, Esme, yeah, we're the 2024 gang. It's funny though, because I think I've mentioned this before, but I had actually been planning to become a VTuber as early as like 2021, like late 2021 or early 2022, something like that. I've been planning to become a VTuber for at least that long, but I never actually got around to doing it. I'll be a little late to the party. It's alright, Lido, you gotta start somewhere. Yeah. I'm excited for the Lido debut though. The Lido debut, the Piranha debut, they're gonna go crazy. The Sebs debut, if he's still here. I might have just I'm leaking now. Sebs debut. Mod Sebs, where are you? Why you put so much pressure on me? Wow, so my debut. I literally said Seb's debut like 3 times. Starting is the hardest part, for sure, for sure. But it makes it so much easier, in my experience, if you have friends there along the way. If you have friends there with you. I could not have gotten to the point of even meeting any of you guys if it weren't for people, if it weren't for my friends like Sebs and Dom and everybody cheering me on and hanging out with me in those early streams. I want to time my first somewhere around April 13th because of Homestuck. Glad they pushed Ustream. Hell yeah, yeah. And I've built up so much confidence also, like interacting with chat. That's also because of my friends, because I literally just would not actually start the stream until Sebs started talking in chat. I think he probably remembers that. Do you, Sebs? Do you remember? Are you a rememberer? I'm a rememberer. You are the OG chatter, for real, for real. Because I forced you to be. Yeah, he's a rememberer. Having someone on stream with you when you're first starting helps so much. Oh, for sure, for sure. Honestly, I think it also helps so much, even if it's like not in chat, like just physically having someone next to you, like with Jazz and Rosie, physically having someone next to you to like bounce off of while you're streaming, that also helps, I'm sure. I have a few buddies that are going to probably be there day 1 too. Like me, of course. Hello. I'm going to be your #1 supporter. Yeah, hello, you're my twin. Of course. Twins support twins. Like the Game Grumps. Yeah. Yeah. It's poetic. I was first born, and you're the first of us to stream. We are the first at something. Yeah! That's a good way to put it. Alright, I should probably get this started, shouldn't I? Shouldn't I, chat? Yeah. We should probably get this started. Actually, first, y'all want to see something cool? I made this, like, a while back, actually. I prepared this in advance, and I'm really happy I did because it turned out so good. Hello, Frostbite! Welcome in, you're just in time. Hold on, let me open it. I'm gonna show y'all. Something really cool that I made that you're gonna see a lot of today, so you better like it. Hold on, let me move OBS over. Excuse me, let me switch to the art screen. Look at this! Look at this! Isn't it pretty? Isn't it pretty, chat? I made this background. Wait, do I? Oh, fuck. I really hope I saved the process of making it, because I wanted to... Rosie! Thank you for the
Happy
resub.
anniversary, Ciel.
Thank you! I'm trying to find the... Oh, please tell me. Please tell me I have it. Oh, I do. Okay. Cool. Hold on. Open it. There we go. This is... Okay. It's a little brighter in the PNG version. That's interesting. Huh. Must have been the way it exported. How did you make that gem/crinkle effect on the art? So, I will show you how I made it. I made it in so many layers. Look at all this. Okay, so let's get rid of all of it. Okay, so this is the background layer. This is just a solid color. Then we have the gems, which I recolored these. I don't know why that is there. Okay. Hi, Font! Welcome in! Hello, everybody! So we have this gem. I'll actually also show you the the photos, because I made this out of stock photos. So I'll open all of the stock photos I used. Thank you for the gift subs, Jazz! I forgot to reset the gold bar there. Ah. But thank you so much. Oh, you're so sweet. So, here are the stock photos I used to make this. I'll also show you the inspiration. Actually, first, let me like focus on one thing at a time. Okay. So these are the stock photos. We got a few here, and then I also used like some of my brushes, like the gem effect that you see like on top of the crystals. This one, it's hard to see with the. It's a little hard to see if I can. There we go. This gem thing, this is a brush that I have in Clip Studio. It's called Opal Texture Brush. Hi, Swamos! Oh my god, it's Swamos! So this is a brush that I just... Oh my god, thank you for the bits.
Hype time. Let's all get hyped for 2 years of Xiao.
Why is my music not playing? Oh, it's because I don't have it on. Oh goodness. Okay. So yeah, this is a brush that I have called Opal Texture Brush. This is what I use to do the opal anything with opal texture or just like general crystal sort of texture. I use that brush. So I think this was at 25%. So we have that. And then this is a more opal texture on the crystals. And then a little bit of a rainbow effect. And then we have the sky here. I knew as soon... Which one? Is it this one? Yeah. I knew as soon as I saw this photo, I needed to use it. It's just so pretty. The framing is just absolutely perfect. It's gorgeous. I was like, I need to use this. So we have that there. And then, I just kind of blended it into the gems more. And then we have this little starry effect here with the this galaxy photo here. And then we have another very okay. This is this photo right here. It's really subtle, but you can kind of see it in the corners here. And I made it rainbow. Oh, whoa. No! It's messing everything up. Hold on. Oh, no. Oh, no. This isn't what I wanted to do. Uh-oh. Okay. I fixed it. Okay. Oh my god, Jazz! You're going crazy with the gift subs. Thank you so much. My goodness. A hype train. It looks like a painting, it's real pretty. Thank you. So I made this rainbow and then I turned it all the way down to 5% just for like really, really subtle touch, right? And then we have this. It's this one. Just adds a really slight effect to that. And then we have this one on this side here with the gems, with the crystals. And then I added a little dragon because of course, we added a little dragon. We added a little bit of a rainbow effect, and then we added one last opal effect, and that is the... Oh, just kidding, there's one more. We added just a slight, like, this is like a hollow, like almost rainbow effect, sort of. I don't know what it exactly is called. It's I don't even know what the brush... I don't think the brush has an English name, so I don't know what it's called, but, thank you, Azel! But, I just added this, and then turned this down to, like, what was it, 5%? And that's how I made this whole image, and I'm really proud of how it turned out. Okay, so now I'm gonna show you what my inspiration was. No worries, Hazel, thank you for the lurk and thank you for stopping by. Let me show you what the inspiration was. I bet you can probably guess, if you know anything about me. you may know I am a little bit of a Sonic fan. Where is it? Okay, ignore the border. I wanted to do like a proof of concept where it had a not ugly dirt border. Anyways, ignore that. So this was my inspiration, was the Sonic Adventure logo. I think this is like one of the most gorgeous logos I've ever seen, if you ignore the ugly dirt border. But I just love the blending of like the sky and the water. Where's the 2? This is the OG Sonic Adventure logo. Sonic Adventure 2 doesn't have nearly as impressive of a logo. I mean, it's still a very cool logo, but it's like, it's no Sonic Adventure, you know? But yeah, I think the Sonic Adventure logo is so pretty. I've always been a huge fan of it. So I wanted to convey that in the in this, but I wanted to adapt it to my own aesthetic. So, you know, my whole thing is like sky and gems. So I wanted to mash those two together, and I think I did a pretty good job. I'm really happy with how it turned out. I really like it. So I'm probably gonna use this more places, but for now you're gonna be seeing this today as the background of the presentation that we are about to witness. It came out so perfect. Thank you. I really tried. I really like how it turned out. Starting student screen, perhaps? Maybe? I do have a plan for the starting student screen, but you're right, this would be a good starting student screen. I probably should have thought of that. But, in any case, let's keep the ball rolling. It is time. It is that time of the stream for the presentation. Who's ready? Who's ready for a little presentation? Oh my god, the gift subs! Y'all gotta stop with that! I don't even know where we're at with this month's goal. I think we passed it like 5 years ago. Oh, thank you so much, Joyce. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. We haven't even, we barely even started yet. Ignore the Minecraft in the corner, by the way. I forgot to remove that. But we do also have to decide what this month's game is gonna be for the sub goal. Okay. Without further ado, let's start the presentation. I was gonna compile a little video of like clips and stuff, like I did last year, and I also did not get around to that. So, thumbs up. I was a little unprepared this year, but I'll make up for it next year. For real. Maybe Cult of the Lamb, aka Cult of Ciel. Maybe. I don't have the game though, but I would love to do that. I've also got plenty of games in my backlog that I have not touched yet. I have Spyro, I have Klonoa 2, I have a lot of games. But let's get this started, shall we? So, do you like Paper Mario style games by any chance? I do, however, I decided to, like, kind of not do games with, like, how do I phrase this? I've decided not to do Paper Mario like games anymore for the sub goals, specifically because I like to voice act all of the lines, and it turns out 12 straight hours of voice acting lines really puts a strain on your throat. So I'm going forward trying to stick to games that either like already have mostly voice acting or don't have a story, like Minecraft. I still want to recommend Bug Fables if you want to play it sometime. I'll definitely consider it. I'll definitely check it out. I beat it yesterday and it banged so hard. I will definitely check it out. Mario and Luigi games are fun, though I don't remember if they're super vocal with the story. I remember I played, this was not on stream, this was several years ago, but I played, I think it was Dream Team. I played a little bit of it and it was really fun. But I never got super far in it and I never beat it. But that would be fun. I would love to play that again. Bug Snacks would be fun. There's voice acting. I don't know. I've seen little bits and pieces of Bug Snacks and it just doesn't really vibe with me. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. Maybe Dream Team for a future. The music's goated. Maybe. I will definitely consider it. It's a GBA game, right? I think there is story. Well, there is a story to that one. I don't remember how many lines there are. 3DS? Dream Team's 3DS? Wait, what's the one I'm thinking of that's GBA then? I played the GBA one. Bowser's Inside Story? Superstar Saga. Thank you, Fought. I played Superstar Saga. I didn't get very far in it, but I played a little bit of it, and I really liked it. Yeah. Yeah, I really enjoyed Superstar Saga. So I would definitely be open to that. I don't know. I don't know if I would do it as a 12-hour stream, but I would definitely do it as a stream at some point, you know? Oh, thank you, Broken Bot. Thank you, Broken Bot message. What did I get? What? Touch of salt. Wow. That is a touch of salt. Hold on, I'm gonna post it in the chat. This is the emote I got. Wait, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I don't see it! Oh, there it is. This is the one I got, chat. You could have Swamos explain all the story of Mega Man. Yeah, that's my 12-hour stream idea. Is I'm not even playing anything. I'm just on call with Swamos and he's explaining the Mega Man lore. I can help you out with Dream Team if you need help. Oh my god, I could probably make a 12-hour stream out of explaining Sonic. Oh my god, no, you know what? Subs, are you still here? Subs is a huge FNAF fan. We could just do a 12-hour stream where I'm just on call with Sebs and he just explains the entire lore of FNAF. He absolutely would too. He would jump at that opportunity. 12-hour stream idea. Power scale Sonic and Mega Man. I'm not gonna do that. There's gonna be so many hands thrown. Oh god, he's making a slideshow right now. Y'all, we gotta focus. We gotta lock in, chat. Let's go over the achievements we did last year. Okay, but which Mega Man liquids? We got 3 different universes. Oh god. You know what? All 3 of them. Why not? Oh. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's lock in, chat. Let's focus on our achievements from last year. Starting with, wait, am I on the right? Gotta make sure I'm on the right window. Starting with, we reached affiliates! That was last January, actually right after my New Year's stream last year. If you'll cast your mind back to January 1st, 2025, I did a New Year's stream where I did some art. I don't remember what all I did. I think it was mostly art though. And I remember it like it was yesterday. I was following a tutorial on how to draw Sonic. And the twins raided me. This was my first ever raid also. The twins raided me. And friend of the channel, Issa, sent their followers my way, and I reached affiliate the day after. It was so surreal, but it was awesome. It was awesome. And I've been affiliate ever since. Cause the thing with me was that I had all of the other requirements to reach affiliate for like a while. It's just I didn't have enough followers, and at that time it was you needed 50 followers to become affiliate, and then like 3 months later they changed it to like 25, and I was a little annoyed about that, TBH, but I did reach affiliate either way. Yeah, I did have really bad internet issues, and like the week before. Which was really annoying. But yeah, so all I really needed was the followers, and I got the followers, and I became affiliate, and that was awesome. That was so awesome. I started the year with like I don't remember actually. I think I was still I might have been at 30-ish right when the year started. I don't remember entirely. But now, I'm at 280, and that's insane. But anyways, so yeah, we reached affiliate. The next goal we got was I had my first collab. That was with Azel. We were doing Pokemon hot takes that everyone had. And we also shared some of our own. And that was on April 26th. And that was so fun. I was so nervous because I had never done a collab before. And I was like, oh god, I don't know what he expects of me. I've never talked to him before. you know, I was so nervous. But Azel's just a really chill guy, y'all. Azel's just a chill guy. He's like the dream first collab because he's just a chill guy, you know? And so it was very I relaxed a lot. and we just kind of like chatted for a little bit before we started stream, and I was just like all my nerves just completely eased. I was so at ease. It was a very fun stream. I want to collab with Azel more. He's just so awesome. But yeah, we did a first collab, and then wow, already skipping down to October. Nothing really happened last year, man. So then of course my birthday last year, we debuted this beautiful new model. Bit of backstory for this model. I drew the concept sketch for this design like back in like February. February of last year. And I just decided to hang on to it all year because I was like, this would be really cool to debut on my birthday. That's why I was quiet, because you were making this model. I wasn't really working throughout the summer. Okay, so what happened was I intended to set aside the entire summer to work on it. And what happened is June came and went and I did nothing. And then July came around and I was like, okay, well, I should probably start locking in because this is when I planned. I wrote it down. I wrote down my whole plan of how I was going to spend each month. And July was going to be the month that I did all of the rigging. Well, I hadn't even drawn the model yet. And so I was like, okay, well, I gotta make July my locking in month so I can just enjoy the rest of the summer, right? So I started like dialing back the streams and everything, and I started drawing the model. I got like half the line art done, and that's all I did for the entire month of July. It did not help that I went on vacation out of the country, my first time out of the country, in fact. I should have added that to the list of achievements, even though that has nothing to do with streaming. That was my first time out of the country. We went to Canada. We were there for a week. We were specifically in Calgary. It was very, very fun. I really, really liked it. We mostly hung around the city. We did like tours and stuff, and we did a little bit of exploring. We went to Banff like a couple days before we had to leave. It was very fun. I also played and won my first ever crane game, also in Canada. We went to this really good bar. That was also my first time being able to legally order drinks for myself, because the drinking age in Canada, the drinking age in Alberta is 18, in the entire rest of Canada, it's 19. And I was 20, so I was legally allowed to order my own drinks, so I did that. I took full advantage of that. So we, another achievement, you're racking them up, true! So yeah, there was this really good bar that we really liked. Well, that I really liked. And they had arcade games there. That's why I was drawn to it, was because, I don't remember exactly what the rule is, but like, they can't have arcades there. So they put arcade machines in like bars and stuff. So I mainly wanted to go to that bar for the arcade. And they had a claw machine there, and it had Sonic plushies that I really wanted. I didn't get the Sonic plushies, but I did get a penguin. Vegas tequila hit me like a semi-truck. My first time I got sick from it. I discovered in Canada that I am a huge cocktail girly. I can't drink alcohol if it's not, like, mixed with a bunch of other stuff. I'm very much not a beer girly. I'm very much not a wine girly. I'm a mixed drink girly. Maybe because of gambling. That would sound about right. I'm sure it has something to do with why they can't have arcades. Alcohol does taste yucky. I agree. I had one of those yardstick slushy alcohol things in Vegas. It had 2 shots of tequila. It wrecked me. Oh god. I love gambling. Thank you, Sebs. But anyways, yeah, so we went on vacation to Canada at the end of July, so that very much did not help why I was doing absolutely nothing in July. And then August rolled around, and I was like, oh, I actually should probably lock in. My birthday is in 2 months. I should probably actually start locking in. so like around, I want to say mid-August is when I finally started. Wait, no, it wasn't mid-August. I think it was the beginning of August that I finally started locking in and working on the model. And that took me into September is when I started doing all of the rigging. And then I got a few other things done, and then it was my birthday. That's like that's the Spark Notes version. Even though that was a very long-winded explanation, that was the Spark Notes version of what happened. But I was able to get the model done in time for my birthday, which is more than I can say for my model debut the year before. I started on my live 2D model, and I got the head done, and that's all I ever did with the model. Because then I started streaming again in December. I took November off, or I took like most of November off to work on the model. I came back in December and I never finished that model, so it was always just the only thing that moved was the head. That reminds me, I need to work on our spring PNGs. Ooh. But anyways, yeah, so a much more successful model debut last year. Even though I didn't get everything done that I wanted to, and I still don't have everything done that I wanted to get done by my birthday. Like the emotes, I just never got around to making the new emotes. Stuff like that. I only just, like, what was it, last month? I only just, got the just chatting background done. That was supposed to be done a long time ago also. But hey, I'm just the type of person who just, I need to release everything gradually. I can't do it all at once. My brain doesn't work like that, you know? So it's like, I'll introduce, you know, a new overlay setup in like the middle of June. Actually, no, I think that was the beginning of June. And then, you know, maybe the month after that, I'll finally, you know, make a new profile picture. The month after that, I might release a few new emotes. I always have to do it very gradually. I'm not good at this whole, oh my god, it's a new big event, and I have all these 50 million things prepared to introduce to you. I will get there eventually. I think I also prefer it because it's not like, I don't know, but like me personally, whenever there's like a huge update to something, just in general, and there's like 50 new things, I get really overwhelmed. Like just as like a casual like consumer of whatever it is, when there's like 50 million new things, I get so overstimulated and overwhelmed that I'm just like, I'm never gonna get through all of this. I'm never gonna learn how to use all of this. So I always operate way better when it's just like, hey, we have this one new feature for you to play with, and then we'll introduce another new feature a little bit later, and just kind of like ease you into it. So I think that's also part of why I just do all of my little updates very gradually. I'm wondering if it'll break or not. Yeah. And then, also on my birthday, we reached 200 followers! And hey, look at us, we're only a few months after that. We're like, what, 4 months after that now? And we're almost 100 more followers since then. We're at 280. Yeah, we're almost at 300. And then, in December, I did my first ever interview. I I actually mentioned this last week when we were doing the SM talk. Or sorry, SM 101. If y'all have not seen it, you should definitely go watch it. It's on Eric Loy's channel. He is a very, very wonderful interviewer. Just absolutely great person to speak with. I was so nervous before that interview, but he's just like, it's the same thing with like Azel. He was just very, very easygoing, very, very easy to talk to. Was that your first hand cam stream? No, my first hand cam stream was like in March last year. But I did do pumpkin carving. He is a very nice guy, yeah. And it's also, it's a huge achievement in general, but it's also a huge achievement for me because he is I don't mean to be rude when I say this, but he is so much older than me. And like growing up, I have never been able to talk to like older adults. Or like adults in general as a kid, but like especially anyone like significantly older than me, I've never been able to talk to. So that was a huge achievement, being able to talk with Eric so easily and so freely, because he's around my dad's age. So almost in a way, it was almost like talking to my dad. I always hated talking to someone older and in a higher position than me. And I remember my dad called me after that interview because I sent him the link. I sent my mom the link. But I remember my dad called me after that interview, and I asked him what he thought of it, and he was like, I was honestly just so overwhelmed because I've never heard you be able to talk to other people like that, and you had no trouble whatsoever. And I was just like, I was just so happy. Yeah. I'm really happy with that interview. Dad was proud. He has, it's a huge compliment coming from him because I love my dad, don't get me wrong, I love Dragon Dad, but he has such a hard time expressing himself. I always low-key just kind of assumed that he didn't really care that much. So like, actually hearing confirmation from him that he was like so proud of me and that he was so overcome by like emotion, that made me feel really good. Yes, W Dad. He's a little confused, but he's got the spirit, you know? He doesn't know how to express himself that well. Okay, chat, be nice. We gotta be nice to him. He's not good at expressing himself. Yeah, we love Dragon Dad. He's like, I don't mean this in a mean way, but like, he's kind of not the best dad. He doesn't really know how to be a dad, but he cares. He's trying. Dads struggle to express themselves, so it's a guy thing. Yeah, I think it's a mix of both. But yeah, we did our first ever interview. Also, like, first ever interview, like, not even just streaming related, just in general. Because I've never had a job, so I've never had like a job interview, you know, stuff like that. Like, that was the first time someone has ever, like, you know, conducted an interview and asked me questions that wasn't like family. And we raised $150 for charity on Christmas Eve. We had the Christmas spirit on our side, y'all. We raised $150, which doesn't sound like much, but it's a lot to me because that was the first time I ever did like a solo charity event, and so I was really nervous, and I honestly didn't expect to even make that much. I thought I was gonna make like maybe $20 max, or obviously not make, like it didn't go to me, but you know, raise like $20 max. And we raised 150, and it was awesome. It was great. Job interviews are worse. Interviews that are media-based are much better as long as the person knows how to ask the questions and draw the answers out of the interviewee. And for a good cause too, yeah! We always love to see it. So, those were some of the main achievements we made last year. But now it's time to look forwards. Because as you might have noticed, it is no longer 2025. It's 2026. And the second month of 2026 at that. So, it's 2016. Not quite, but you're about 10 years off, but you got the spirit. So, let's look at our 2026 goals. Happy 2008! Oh my god, happy 2008. I'm 3 years old. Thumbs up. Alright, let's look at our goals. CL stonks will rise this year, I feel it. True. So, my follower goal for this year is 750. It was originally 500. However, I'm gonna be a little daring. I'm gonna fly a little close to the sun here. I think we can get 750. My follower goal last year was 200. And by the time I set that goal, because I set it this time last year, I set it on my Streamiversary, I was already at like 75 followers. So I knew that if I just kept at it, I was gonna get 200. And I did! I got 200 before the year even ended. I got 200 2 months before the year ended. So, right now, we're almost at 300. So, we only need 400 more followers. Which sounds like a lot. And it is a lot. But, the year also did just end. Or did start. Wow. The year did just start. I mean, technically the year also ended, if we're talking about 2025. But the year did just start. So we have plenty of time. So, I will say though, 700 is a big achievement. Like, for some reason, getting past 700 is really hard for some reason. Yeah, that kind of makes sense in a way. I don't know how to explain it, but it's like, I feel like probably at the 700 mark, it's probably about when like you're how do I explain this? It's like the 700 mark is like everyone is like the end of everyone knows everyone mark, you know? Like I can't find my words all of a sudden. What the heck? Like, you know, as streamers, we're like all connected to each other by like varying degrees of separation, but it's like, you know, I have a lot of overlap with my audience, with the twins, with Azel, with Swamos to an extent, with Esme to an extent, and like as you go further out, it's like slightly less overlap, but like as you get more followers, especially from those streamers that you share overlap with, it's like you have more overlap with your audience, right? So like right now, I think I would say most of my overlap of my audience is with the twins, because most of my followers come from the twins, and who also come from like other streamers, obviously, but they probably met me through the twins. Hi Gage, welcome in. And then, you know, of course, there's like a little bit overlap with other streamers too, but it's like mainly that. But then like as you get more followers, there's a higher chance you're gonna have more overlap with other streamers. Where's the point I'm going with this? Oh, so I think my guess, based on like nothing, but like my guess is like around the 700 mark is when you have like the maximum amount of like overlap with everybody, and it's like all of the followers that could have followed you from those other streamers are already following you. That's the point I was trying to get at. and then you gotta lock in and make your own followers. Maybe it's silly, but I've been so happy to see your viewership growing too. Like, almost consistently double digits. That is not easy to do. I know! I've noticed it too, and it has made me so happy. I try not to call attention to it. I try not to even look at it, because, like, I don't want to think about it most of the time, but I have noticed that, like, it's been pretty consistently for the past few months in the double digits. Obviously low double digits, but still double digits, which is crazy to me. And so it feels really good to me. You can tell they're here to see you. Yeah! They stick around. They hang out. You know? It's a really good feeling. And I've noticed y'all's viewership going up too. Like, every time I pop by the Twins stream, they have like 40 viewers. I'm so proud of you too. I'm so proud of you too. Because around this time last year, I was probably averaging still around like, I was gonna say 6 viewers, but I think that was closer to like the middle of the year. I think around this time last year, I was still averaging like 3 or 4 viewers. We just need more people to send over here and to our friends. Yeah. It's like, I almost... this is gonna sound really bad, but like I almost used to feel bad about sharing so much viewership with other streamers, which is like a really stupid thing to worry about. Now that I say it out loud, like it's such a stupid thing to like be upset about. But my personal reasoning was like, well, these people are just here to watch because another streamer told them to come watch me. You know, like they're only here because I'm friends with these other streamers or whatever. Like that's how I felt. And I've kind of gotten out of the mindset. I'm just like, no, that's stupid. They're here to see me. I don't care. Like especially if they're consistent viewers, if they're regulars. Like regular coming here, like Piranha, like Lido, like Jax. Y'all are regulars. You might have found me through the Twins, but y'all are regulars. You're here to see me. Like you would not come by so consistently if you were only here because I'm friends with the Twins, you know? So I've kind of, oh my god, I don't even know if I can still do the cowboy accent. Oh god, okay, let me set the timer. Thank you, Gage. May not say much, but I'm listening. Yeah, of course. Yeah, Joyce did come here from YouTube. And that's an achievement in itself, is like having a regular viewer who's who like I know for 100% sure is like from my oh god, the Amy voice too. Okay, we're gonna do the cowboy accent first and then the Amy voice. We're not gonna do them at the same time. Wait, Western Amy. I don't think I can do Western Amy. I'm sorry. We're gonna have to do one at a time. Yeehaw, partner. I don't even remember what I was saying, and now it's gonna sound stupid because I'm doing the Western accent. Yeah. Having a consistent viewer in Joyce here, our good partner Joyce. Well, howdy, Sonic. You sure are looking mighty fine today. I can't get up to the Amy voice and then also do the accent. I have to focus on one at a time. But yeah. Gaining Joyce as a viewer, I'm very, very proud of myself for that, because I know for 100% that was through my own personal effort of making that video, sharing it to the world, and that's how Joyce found me. Which is not to say I'm ungrateful for, like, you know, the viewers who found me through other streamers. That's also such a blessing to me, you know? This accent is so stupid. I can't take myself seriously like this. I can't talk about serious stuff. Yeah, I'm kind of at a point where I realize, like, it doesn't really matter how people find me, because they're gonna find me one way or another, and if they stick around, it's because they're sticking around for me. And I finally got all that negativity out of my head, you know. People finding you in the wild and decide to follow you from that feels amazing. Yeah. The hope is to throw enough people and see who sticks, because those are the people who are here for you. Yep. And obviously there are going to be the viewers who only check me out because someone they watch more consistently is recommending me, and so they check me out. But if that's the case, they're usually the ones who don't end up sticking. They don't stick around too long. But if they keep coming back, I know it's cause they're here for me, you know. Streaming really does that to people, gives negative thoughts and self-doubt. Boy, howdy, I sure felt that. God, I hate this stupid accent. But it's kind of funny, low-key. I'm gonna find you one way or another. Yeah. I'll come across you one way or another. We'll be crossing paths, partner. And it's up to you whether you make this a friendly interaction or a shootout. I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm trying to make cowboy things. I know that I hate the Valley Girl accent, but people keep redeeming it. Do you hate it that much if you still have it as a redeem, though? It's our own fault. Exactly. It's your fault if you still have it as a redeem. But yeah, it feels really good either way if people stick around. And we've definitely gotten more and more viewers sticking around, showing up, even if they lurk, you know. I got some dedicated lurkers, and I'm alright with that, because the lurkers are like the majority of Twitch viewers, and also they're chill. They stop by to watch and listen in, and yeah, I appreciate them just as much as I appreciate the chatters. Even if it's easier to notice the regular chatters, cause they always be yapping, they always be chatting. You know, I've noticed some lurkers. I'm a noticer. Let's go lurking and listening crowd. Yes, yes. We love our lurkers. I try to take good care of my lurkers. I hope they recognize my efforts. Like if we're almost up with the cowboy accent, thank God. But if they oh, I'm finally free. Okay, I do have to restart the timer and do the Amy voice, but can I just finish my thought real quick? We are the lurkerlings, please feed us. Yeah. If they like redeem something like the gemstone fortune, or they just like send an emoji or something, I'll say hi. I try not to call like too much attention to them, but I will try to say hi when I see someone, because I like to say hi to everybody, and especially if I recognize them, I like to say hi, ask them how they're doing. Kill. That's a great quote. Alright. I'm free from the cowboy accent, but now I have to do the Amy Rose voice. 5 minutes on the clock.
I'm trying to think of a phrase to get me into the Amy voice, but I guess I'm already in the Amy voice. I'm not free anymore. I'm Amy now. I've got you now, Sonic. Hiya, Amy. Hi, Rosie. You know, Rosie was my nickname back in the day. Rosie the Rascal. In Sonic the Fighters. True. I'm kind of trying to stall before I continue because I don't want to do this voice through the whole goals. Which prison is worse, I wonder? Oh, the cowboy accent. Because I have to put more thought into the cowboy accent. I have to make all my words like very intentional. Because if I don't say them the exact correct way, it's not a cowboy accent anymore. Although the Amy voice, I have to put I still have to put thought into the Amy voice, but not as much because it's mainly it's not like I'm putting on a whole different accent or like changing the way I speak. It's just I'm placing my voice higher. That's all the Amy voice is. It's just placing my voice higher. Thank you for the keys. I could do a cream routine too, because I could do cream. It's just higher than the Amy voice. It's just up here. This is cream. That's cream. But that puts more of a strain on my voice because it's higher pitched. And it's harder to do when the higher pitched it goes, the harder it is to do. I don't think I could sustain it for 5 minutes like I can with Amy. I think I can barely sustain Amy for 5 minutes as it is. I gotta practice more to place my voice in a spot where I can sustain it for longer. I just want to sustain Amy. Well, I put my voice up here, and this is just I'm trying to figure out how to say it. You can place your voice in like different parts. I don't know how to explain this. This is like a very like voice actor-y thing, and I don't have the correct terminology because I'm not really a voice actor. Like I like doing voice acting, but I'm not like, I've never actually like studied it. But like, you can kind of almost imagine your voice like a ball, and you have to imagine putting that ball like in different parts. So if you want to place it like in the back of your throat or in the front, when you're doing high pitched voices like Amy, you want to put it towards the front. Because if you put it towards the back, that puts a bigger strain on your throat. So you put it towards the front of your voice, and then you can sustain it for way longer because it doesn't put as much strain on your throat. And then, and then it's just a matter of getting the correct pitch. I don't get the ball analogy, but that might be me. To be fair, I don't really get it either. I just kind of said that because I heard it before. But like, I don't know the exact technique either though. I just kind of know how it feels, but I don't know how to describe how it feels. But like, you put it. There's like sort of a feeling. There's like a different feeling between putting it towards the back of your throat and putting it towards the front of your voice or the front of your mouth. It's like if you put the high pitched voice in the back of your throat, it almost feels like you're choking on your voice to me. But then if you place it a little more correctly, towards the front of your throat, then it feels more natural to use. And yeah, once you get the placement correctly, like you're not choking on your voice and stuff. You just gotta find the right pitch, and for me, the right pitch is right here, cause it sounds like Amy. Amy Bells is here. Although I got it.
I'm done with the Amy voice. I'm not doing that anymore. I do have to put a little effort, because sometimes if I'm not careful, like, and I think I did that just now. If I'm not careful, my voice starts to go deeper, and it's not really Amy anymore. So like, I do have to like kind of readjust my voice at times to make sure it's in the correct pitch, because otherwise it just starts slipping lower and lower. That's kind of the main problem I have with the Amy voice, and that's why she's kind of hard to sustain. But I'm trying to get better about that. But yeah, it's a combination of like placing your voice in the right spot so that it doesn't feel like you're choking on your voice. Yeah, you don't do it like literally. It's like, it's a feeling. Like for me, the feeling is like choking on my own voice. If I try to do a high pitched voice coming from like the back of my throat. So it's a combination of placing your voice in the right spot so that you can sustain that pitch, and then also finding the right pitch and doing them at the same time. And sometimes it depends on what voice you're doing. Anatomy of the Voice, an illustrated guide for singers, vocal coaches, and speech therapists is a good read if you want to describe it better or understand it. Yeah. I get that too sometimes, like a nasal feeling that could choke it. Yeah. So everyone can like understand it a little bit differently. I know like I don't really understand a lot of common analogies for like certain things, and so I don't really understand what I'm supposed to be doing or what feeling I'm supposed to be getting. So like I can't really explain it very well because I don't have the correct terminology. But you know, if you listen, if you like read or listen to someone who like gets it, you know, sometimes they can explain things in different ways so that it makes more sense to you. But I can't do that because I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. It also depends on the voice you're doing, but sometimes you need to like adjust your accent a little bit to get the correct voice. So like, for instance, with Mario, you gotta do an Italian accent, otherwise it's not Mario, you know? But with Amy, she doesn't really have like I don't know. I don't think she really has much of a distinctive accent that like I need to change my accent in any way. So for me, it's just placing my voice higher. Like obviously, if I was like British or something, I would have to put on an American accent to do Amy. But but I'm not British and Amy's not British, so I can just do my regular voice but higher. She has a tone. Yeah. Okay, now that I'm done with the voices, we can actually move on. So, 750 followers. That's my goal. Don't care where they come from. I just want them. I want them here. And I think I'm getting a lot better about... And when I say this, it's gonna sound really bad, but I'm getting better about appreciating all of my followers. And I just mean that in the way of like I said earlier, like I said earlier, I kind of had this really bad way of thinking of where I was frustrated that most of my viewers and followers were coming from other streamers because I felt like they weren't here for me. Even though they literally are, because that's why they stick around. So, in that sense, I'm trying to get much better about appreciating appreciating all of my viewers, all of my followers, no matter where they come from, no matter why they're here in the first place. If they stick around, they're here for me, and that's all that should really matter to me. And so, I'm trying to get better about that. I was able to understand what you were putting down, but that's also because I'm studying more about voices and how to use them properly. Yeah, and to be honest, I kind of stole like half of what I was saying from Lisa Ortiz, because that's how she that's kind of how she explained how she sustains the Amy voice, is like specifically the part about like finding the right pitch and then putting it in the front of your voice, because otherwise it just kills your throat if you put it in the wrong spot. So you have to put it at the front of your voice to be able to sustain that for longer. And of course, drink lots of water. I forgot to mention that, but also when you're doing like voice acting stuff, drink lots of water. you do not want your throat dying. And I think I don't drink enough water. Even though I drink so much water on stream, I don't drink nearly enough water for my voice acting stuff. So I'm trying to drink more water also. Everyone perform osmosis. True. It's hard to explain. Like, I've trained to speak more from my chest than my head to lower my pitch, but I do not know how to explain how that works. Yeah. This is also something I've been kind of trying to study, because partially for voice acting reasons, but also because I've always kind of hated my voice, and I want my voice to be a little deeper. So I've tried to practice like speaking more from my chest, and I have no idea how that works or how to explain that at the slightest. But like I'm trying to like train my voice in a way, and so this is also stuff that I've been trying to learn about. I have a pitcher of water when I'm practicing. I have a big water bottle. I don't know how much this is. It doesn't have like a sticker or anything, so I don't know how much it can hold. It's probably maybe 20 ounces. I'm not sure. I scrub our VODs for clips, so I have to hear myself so much. I know. I've gotten a lot better through streaming with listening to my voice, but it's still really hard to get through some of my older streams or my older videos, because I just hate the way I sound in them. Like, it's one thing if I'm hearing myself in more recent streams, I don't mind that, but like hearing myself in way older ones, sometimes I go, that's what I sound like. I know, right? It's like in my older streams, I sound so bored. I'm like, why do I sound like that? I have my mic play through my headphones whenever I'm on the computer. I don't do that because I don't like listening to my own voice in the moment, but I like listening, I like listening to my voice, after a stream, when I'm rewatching the VODs. I don't know. or not necessarily that I like listening to my voice, but I don't mind listening to my voice after stream, like when I'm reviewing the VOD. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, next goal is at least 5 more YouTube videos posted. My goal last year was to post more YouTube videos, and guess how many YouTube videos I posted after I made that goal? 1. I posted 1 video, and that was in November. One is better than 0. That's true. That's true. Only 4 more to go? No, I'm 5 starting right now. I'm not counting the bingo video I released last month. That one doesn't count. It's 5 more starting now. The video I watched about SM, the one that got me here, wasn't it? Yeah. Yep, that was the video. And it was a good video. I really wish I had balanced the audio better. I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. Part of me wants to re-release it with the audio levels fixed. But then I feel bad because it's already been a few months and it's already gotten like views and comments and stuff. And so, like, I kind of feel bad about that, but, like, at the same time, it makes me cringe how quiet it is. Especially after fixing the audio levels for the bingo video. I'm like, man, this kind of sucks. Like, I literally nothing else is wrong about the video. It's just the audio is so quiet on that video. But yeah, I want to post 5 more YouTube videos, at least. I will say right now, I have some ideas. We'll get to that in a little bit, but I do have ideas. So, I'm not going into this totally blind with like, oh, well, hopefully I get a stream that I can make a good video out of. No, I have ideas, okay? And I will say the ideas I have are YouTube exclusive, so I'm not even thinking about turning streams into videos. I'm thinking about making videos to make videos, you know? You got this. Thank you, Gage. I certainly hope I do. I mainly set this goal because I struggle so much with, like, setting vague goals. Like I'll bring up the example last year again. My goal for my Streamiversary last year was just post more YouTube videos. I struggle with that so much because I know what I mean when I say that goal, but then later down the line I will use the vague wording to make excuses for myself. And that's what happened last year, was I posted the 1 video and I was like, well, technically, it's more videos than I had on my channel before. So I'm trying to get better about making, like, solid goals, and sticking to them. So but I'm trying to also start small. Like, I'm not trying to do, like, a video every month or anything like that, because I know that's gonna become unsustainable really fast for me. So I'm just trying to start small and be like, yeah, I just want to post 5 more YouTube videos and go up from there. I want to do things more consistently, but just saying I want to do things more consistently is not going to get me to do them. So I have to have, like, an actual number to follow, you know? Thank you, everybody, for believing in me. I'm certainly trying. Next goal is more collabs and events. Now, this is another example of a vague goal, but this one I will give a pass because I'm just thinking about it in, like, at least the same number of ones that I did last year. So like, I don't remember how many collabs I did last year actually. I did quite a few. I did more than I thought I would. But I wanna build off of that. And the events, I've already got events planned. They're gonna be like mostly the same ones I did last year. So like an April Fool's stream, a birthday stream, obviously, you know, a Halloween stream, a Christmas stream, stuff like that. So like, I have already done a collab on New Year's Day. Yes. Although, for Streamiversary purposes, I usually count January as part of last year. Just cause, it makes it easier for me. Cause I usually count my years by Streamiversary. Which you wouldn't think is a problem, but like, when it's literally a month after the new year, it's like almost more confusing than like having it in the middle of the year. Cause like, well, technically January was the start of the year, but it's not my Streamiversary. My Streamiversary's not till the month after. So this is my new year. For streaming purposes, this is my new year. I'm back at it to do something. No worries, Jax. So yeah, I want to do more collabs, and thankfully this is a much more realistic goal this year because I have friends that I have collabed with before, and I know that they would be down to collab again, you know? Lunar New Year? No, this is CL New Year. True! Yeah, so like, I don't remember if I made a goal about collabs last year. I probably did. I would have to check, but I probably did a goal of like, oh, at least one collab, that would be really nice. Because I didn't have any, I say I didn't have any friends yet. I did have friends, but like, I never collabed with anyone at that point yet. Because remember, I didn't have my first collab until April. So it was a very like unrealistic goal in my mind. This year is a way more realistic goal because I have way more friends that I know I like collabing with. Like, and I will say right now, everyone I've collabed with on stream, I want to do it again. Everyone I've collabed with on my streams, I want to collab with them again because I love them. I love collabing with them. They're great people. I want to collab with Azel again. I want to collab with Swamos again. I want to collab with the twins again. My time is up. Have a good rest of the stream. No worries, Jax. Thank you for stopping by. Have a good one. And I want to hopefully collab with some new people as well. Just say when. True. I want to collab with some new people as well. And not necessarily new as in people I've never met before, but also people that I've known for a while and I just somehow never collabed with them. Yeah, new people. I'm always open to meeting new people, collabing with new people. It would be so sick. I want to collab with Esme again too. So far I've only done the one Girls Night Repo with her. I gotta collab with her again. But yeah, I wanna do more collabs. I wanna do more collabs because it's so fun. It's so fun. Like, don't get me wrong, I love solo streaming. It's fun. I have a great time with chat here. But I also really like collabing because I get to hang out with my friends. And I like hanging out with my friends. It's fun. We do need more girls' night. We gotta make that like a regular thing. Girls' night. We could do a rotation of friend swap games for girls' night. I don't even know what new friend swap games are out. Man, the person I did my first collab with stopped streaming like 4 years ago. Aww. definitely girls' night slumber party where we ask 20 questions, truth or dare, and are you smarter than a 5th grader? True! We gotta make that a reality. It's, oh my god, and like the aesthetic of the girls' night. Yes, girls' night slumber party. I missed the fact that you said that. I was gonna say, we gotta make the aesthetic slumber party, but you literally said that. Oh my god, Family Feud too. if we get like, even if we get like 4 people or maybe 5 people so someone could be the host, and then we just break into groups of 2 for the families. That would be so funny. Tier list could be fun, yes! That would be sick. I hope that once I start streaming, my friend... Is it pronounced Via or Via? Wouldn't mind a collab, even though she's way bigger than me. My personal philosophy is, if you're friends, if you're chill, Via, okay. If you're friends, if you're chill, it doesn't matter how much bigger they are than you. If like the twins still tolerate collabing with me, they're like a billion times my size. Like I don't think but she has 5K. I still think, I don't know, and maybe this is just me, but I think it's kind of weird to not want to collab with smaller streamers, especially if you're friends. I'm not accusing her of anything. Let me be clear. I'm just saying, like, in general, the idea of a larger streamer not being chill with collabing with their smaller friends, I think that's kind of weird. Cause I don't know, man. I think I want to collab with all my friends, no matter their size. Especially if you are a larger streamer, like, wouldn't you want to share, to like send your audience your friends' way and like help boost them, help bring them up? That's what I think. It'd be so cool if I collab with both Via and you someday. Well, let me tell you, Lido, my door is always open for collabs. I would gladly collab with you. Alright. Next goal. This one's more of like a question mark, like, maybe? This is like an interest check. And I should have put this on the survey, but I didn't think about it at the time that I made the survey. But I wish I had, because this is another thing that I wanted to interest check on, is mod applications? Question mark. Piranha gifted you Repo recently? Oh, let's go! Repo's so fun. I've not played it in a minute though, but it is fun. The thing is, I don't know how many people are like interested in signing up for mod applications. And also, like, I've never really done this before. I've said this before, but my only mod is a Nepo baby, in the sense that I gave him mod privileges because he is my friend. And he used to show up at every stream back in the day. So I felt like it made sense to make him a mod. I don't feel like I'm active enough to mod. It's also a lot of responsibility. Yeah, that's the thing I'm worried about, is like, is there even anyone who like wouldn't like freak out over the responsibility? I also feel like applications is such a scary word. It's like, it like makes it sound so formal, so serious. It's like, no, you're just hanging out on my stream, but like also you have the power to ban people. It's important to be there all the time, and then you trust. Yeah. I applied to 2 people's mod applications, didn't get either, and I don't know what I would be doing. Yeah. I'm losing my job? How will I feed my kids? No, Sebs, you're not losing your job. You will still be a mod. Because you're a Nepo baby. You're my Nepo baby mod. You'll never... my Nepo baby mods never lose their mod privileges unless I say they do. How many kids you got? 12,000! Whoa, you've been busy. Oh... Yeah. And then, like, the other thing, too, is, like, I don't want to, like, randomly spring mod status onto people, even if I do trust them. Is, like, I don't want to, like, suddenly tell them, hey, you're a mod now, good luck. Being a mod is scary and a lot of responsibility when you don't have any experience and don't know what to do, but how are you supposed to learn? Right. Right. Like... For me, I do have mod experience. Well, mod experience for other things, not Twitch chat. But I have experience, like, being in a moderator position of some sort. So, like, for me, I kind of like, get the whole process, sort of, you know? But I know that's not the case for most people. And I don't know how to explain the responsibility in a way that, like, doesn't scare people off. You know? Because, like, especially as I grow larger, it's gonna become more responsibility because you have more people to look after. Which is why, up until now, I haven't really bothered with adding more mods, because, like, even now, my chat is still, like, small enough that, like, I can usually take care of anyone crossing the line just fine. So it's almost like more like future-proofing, like, so I don't get overwhelmed as I grow larger. And it definitely does help having someone else there to just be like, hey, you know, stay in line, you know. Yeah, I'm personally, like, very lax about it. Like, y'all know Sebs, he doesn't even show up to streams. I am technically a mod for a streamer. I so far have done nothing, so yeah, sure feel useful. Yeah, I know it can be kind of very intimidating. But, yeah, I'm personally, like, very lax about it. Like, all I really need people to do is just, like, keep an eye on chat for me, especially if I miss a message. Because sometimes I do that, even with how small my chat is, I will miss messages. And I feel really bad about it. I do sometimes. Give me some credit. Okay, you show up to, like, 2 streams a month. How about that? Yeah. It's like... Yeah, I don't know. I want to bring another mod on who's, like, maybe a little more active than Sebs. No offense, Sebs. But, like, it's also not like a... It's not like a, sort of thing where it's like, I need a mod right now, you know? It's nothing like that. It's just like, I'm interested in bringing on another mod. I just don't know who is willing to do that, and so I feel like applications are the best way to go about doing that, because I just feel awkward. I would just feel awkward, like, personally going to people and messaging them and being like, hey, do you want to be a mod? And then they'd be like, hey, no, who are you? If I did do mod applications, it would very much just be vibes based. Like, it's not gonna be anything too serious. It would very much just be vibes based. Like, if I recognize your name and I've seen you around, you've been around for a while, I'm probably gonna trust you to be a mod. You know? If it's just like random guy 12345 who, like, just joined the Discord server, it's like, I can immediately rule them out. I'm like, no, literally, who are you? But also, like, I worry that the people I trust most as mods, like, they're probably already mods for a lot of other people, and I don't want to push that much more responsibility on them. Like Piranha, I love you, Piranha, so much, but I would feel so bad about making you a mod, because you're already a mod, like, everywhere. I guess it makes sense to feel bad about missing messages, but like as a viewer, I don't really mind it that much. That's fair. To be fair, our mods volunteered out of the kindness of their big deep hearts. Yeah. I mean, like, I think it is pretty sweet being asked to mod. I think it's a pretty big vote of confidence, even if you don't feel up for it. I'm not sure if one of the people I'm interested in modding for allows for their mods to mod for others, so I'm not sure. I feel like is that crazy to say that that's kind of weird, TBH? I guess, I mean, I can kind of see it if like, it's someone who streams at the same time as them, but like, completely ruling out modding for other streamers just in general, that's kind of weird. Most chat mods I have seen usually mod for like a handful of streamers, and cause like I've heard about like streamers doing mod apps and like being more inclined to trust people who have modded for streamers they know. So like, I'm not sure if it was rules since I didn't get a good chance to the requirements. I mean, I know, I'm sure there are streamers who have that as a rule. And to that I say, that's kinda weird, TBH. Like, I said like my worry with like modding certain people like Piranha is like, I don't want to pile that much responsibility on them when they're already modding for plenty of other channels, and like they stop by so many different channels. That's just like a very much me thing. Like I don't want them to feel overwhelmed with work. But like, just saying, no, you can't mod because you also mod for like Jeremy over here. That's just kind of weird. Why does it matter if they mod other places if they have the time and ability to also mod for you? Yeah, like if they're clearly interested, in modding for you, and cause like to me it's just I would feel more confident in someone who is also currently an active mod for other people. Like clearly they are trusted enough to you know, be a good mod. You know, like I'm more inclined to trust them because they have current experience. You know, that's, how dare you hang out with Jeremy? I know, right? It's very you belong to me energy. It's like, so like, if they're clearly showing interest in modding for you and they have current active experience, like, it just, I don't know. People who are other people's mods are like ideal if they have the time. Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Again, I kind of understand if it's like overlapping schedules, but that should be like a case-by-case basis. That shouldn't be just an overall rule, you know? I don't know. She's also not Via, don't worry. Yeah. I don't know, man. That's my take. But anyways, yeah. I just kind of want to know, like, how many people are interested in mod applications. I didn't get it because she's also Spanish and has a Spanish side chat and I can't speak well. Ah, gotcha. Yeah. Luckily for me, I'm an English only chat, so like, yeah, much lower barrier for entry. If you speak English, you'll probably be fine. Yeah, I do understand that of like wanting your mods to be fluent in both languages if you're a multilingual streamer. Although I suppose if you were a little bit like larger and you had a bigger mod team, you could just have mods that are like one team of mods that is like specifically for English and one team of mods that's specifically for the other language. I don't know. I'm sure there's plenty of different ways to handle it, different ways that streamers do handle it, but I definitely understand the preferring mods to like be fluent in both. English? What's that? I've never heard that. I only speak American. I guess the mods that got picked were better qualified. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm just gonna keep talking in circles if I go any longer, so. Anyways, I'll probably like do a quick like interest check poll on Discord or something, and the mod apps would definitely also thank you for the lurk, Gage. The mod apps would be like exclusive to people who are in the Discord server, because they would also probably become Discord mods. And honestly, that is like even less pressure because like the Discord is hardly ever active. But on the real though, I'd be interested. Okay, that's good to know. That's good to know. And honestly, if we don't end up getting enough like interest in like applications, I'll probably just pick someone who said they're interested and be like, okay, cool, you're a mod now. Obviously, I'd talk to them first. I wouldn't just like leave it to them to like discover out of the blue. But yeah. I will say I'm pretty comfortable with the community, that like anyone who's interested, I'm not gonna like immediately rule out their application, you know? It's like if you've been here a while, I'm probably gonna trust you, you know? But anyways, yeah, so, that's a consideration. I was originally going to be like, oh yeah, I'm announcing mod applications now, but then I was like, no, that's stupid, because what if no one cares? So I figured it would be safer to do an interest check first, before, like, actually going through with it. And speaking of the interest checks, I do have to review the survey answers, because I kinda TBH forgot to close the survey, and so I haven't checked it in a minute. But I'm gonna check that, and like it says in the survey, it's not gonna be like an immediate thing of like, oh yep, suddenly now there are these things that people said they're interested in. It's just like sort of a general like, okay, people are kind of interested in that, I might do that in the future, sort of thing. But anyways, next goal is better time management. Is it still up? It is still up. It is still up, because I forgot to close it. But, yeah. I might need to fill it out. I thought you did fill it out. Or maybe it was someone who typed suspiciously like Jazz. Yeah, I can tell people from their typing styles. Alright, I can tell people from their typing styles, especially based on their answer of when they started watching my streams. Yeah, last chance to fill out the survey if you haven't already. It's in the Discord server, it's the pinned message, in the announcements channel. Thumbs up. Oh, alright. You've got us pinned, I suppose. Maybe just a little bit. I'm pretty Actually, it's not. I'm not as confident. Like I'm not like I know every single person who submitted to the survey. I know like 2 people. I've pinned down 2 people, maybe 3, but I know I for sure have pinned down 2 people because it's the way they type and it's the things they said. My dementia kicked in. Yeah, I will be so honest. Jazz's answer was the most obvious. You just have a certain way of typing. You have a certain way you choose your words. You're also like the only person I know that uses the tilde. She is cursed. She's too obvious. Well, I could have made it real obvious when I said where I found your channel and saying which video I got here from. That's true. Hi Max, thank you so much. Hold on, I'm gonna sneeze. Maybe not. Okay, I did sneeze. Alright. Anyways, so, yeah, better time management, thank you. Better time management, you might have guessed already, but I struggle so much with time management. I procrastinate so much. I just have a hard time with it. I always have. So I'm gonna try to get better about it. I'm gonna try like some new tactics to like stay focused on work. But the other part of this too, and I didn't write this down, but the other half of this is like, I want to stop putting such extreme expectations on myself. Because I get all in my head about like, oh, I want this to be like this huge event, there's gonna be all these new things, and then, but I'm trying to plan this like literally 3 weeks before this event is supposed to happen, and I know that I'm not gonna get all of it done. I'll maybe get like 1 or 2 things done, but then I'm gonna shove the rest to like the last 2 days, and I'm not gonna be able to do all of it. And so I'm trying to get better about setting my expectations low, so that when I exceed my expectations, instead of feeling like, oh, why didn't I do more? It's like, hey, I did more than I set out to do. That's great. So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get better about managing my time so that I don't like push everything off to the last possible minute, and also setting my expectations lower so I stop being disappointed in myself all the time. Yeah. It's gonna be a pretty difficult habit to get out of, but I have faith in myself. The year just started, okay? We're gonna lock in. Okay, chat. We're gonna lock in on this. Next goal is meet more people. Whether that's viewers, whether that's fellow streamers, I wanna make more friends. I wanna meet more people, make more friends, do more things. My best ideas come the week of a big event, so I 100% feel you. I know. It's like, I had a really cool idea for the Streamiversary video, like, the other day, after I had already started planning the Streamiversary video, which I never ended up finishing either way. But I had a really cool idea come up, and I was like, I don't have time to do that. Why did I have to come up with this idea now? Why couldn't I have done this like a month ago? But yeah, I want to meet more people. And there's a few. That's me stuck at work. I know. Hindsight always makes new ideas easier to spot. That's true. I have a few ways I'm gonna try to do this. Like I said, I'm trying to post more YouTube videos. I want to post at least 5 more, and I want to make them really banger videos, you know? And so hopefully, you know, I might attract a few new viewers that way, you know, like I did with the SM video. I'll just attract a few new viewers. They're like, oh, haha, this dragon lady's really funny. I'm gonna go check her out. Oh my god, she's actually the worst. God, why does she talk like that? You know, that's how you what is the phrase I'm looking for? That's how you get caught or whatever. Like that you end up stuck with me. You don't even want to be here, but you're here anyway, and you can never leave. If I come up with ideas too late, I save them for the next time. That's a good idea. That's a very good idea. Yeah. That's how they get you. That's the phrase I was looking for. That's how I get you. You think you enjoy my content, and then you stick around and you hate me so much, but you can't leave. You're just too committed to the bit. You're in too deep. You're like, I gotta keep watching. I gotta see how the girl failure fucks up next. Yeah, spite watching, hate watching. Little did you know, you're all hate watchers. God, that would actually be such a miserable community to have. It's just a community of hate watchers. I'm very glad that's not what's happening here, at least I hope not. Yet. I'm enjoying my time watching your streams. Thank you, Max. You might be the only one. I also like to watch other friends and take notes from them and try to adapt for our own stuff. Yeah. Yeah. I have definitely taken so much inspiration from you two. I've seen some of the stuff you guys have done. I'm like, I'm gonna steal that. I'm stealing that for my own ideas. But then obviously I adapt them into my own, or at least I try to. I try to adapt them into my own. But yeah. I very much like to take notes from my friends, see what other people are doing, be like, hey, I could do that too. That would be cool. Put my own dragon spin on it, you know? I mean, I came up with the idea for my mascot, I think after you guys introduced Bambi. I was like, oh, I should have a little mascot guy too. I mean, I was like partially already planning on making a mascot, but like I didn't really start solidifying them until I saw Bambi, and I was like, oh, what if I had that? If there's 1 million CL fans, I'm one of them. If there's 10 CL fans, I'm still one of them. If there's 1 CL fan, it's me. If there are no CL fans, I don't exist. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. I also remember you guys did your like little community appreciation stream like right before my Streamiversary, and one of the things you did was we love Curl. Stop calling me Curl. That's not my name. It just gets worse. That's just a whole different word now. Yeah, one of the things you guys did was do a Q&A while playing like web fishing, I think. And I was just like, I'm just fully gonna steal that. I just fully stole that. I was like, yeah, I want to answer Q&A and I want to play web fishing. Something else I've learned is I can think of a ton of ideas if it's for other people, but never for ourselves. So I decided to write down the notes I shared with other people for help. That's so true! I'm the exact same way. I am... Again, I'm kind of leaking this information early, but I am helping Sebs and maybe another friend who's not here right now, so I'm not going to spoil things for him. But I am helping at least Sebs with with streaming stuff right now, and I made an overlay for him, and I'm making his model and stuff, and I came up with so many ideas just on the spot for him. I was like, oh, what if we do this? What if we do this? What if I change this to this? Oh, this would be so cool if I did this. And like, I took the things that he wanted and like the aesthetic he's going for, and I just ran with it. I was like, okay, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this. I have a cool idea for this. I'll see if you like this, and if you don't, we can change that. And it just went from there. And I'm really, really proud of the work I did for Sibs' stuff. I really like his design. His design turned out so cute. I really like his overlay. I think I'm gonna make the just chatting screen as well. I don't know how much I'm gonna make, because I'm sure he also wants to make some of his own stuff too, because he's also an artist. But like, he mainly wanted help with like the overlay stuff and like the VTubing stuff, and I was like, dude, I got you. I'm going to help you with this. Yes, a new friend. I am so excited. I gotta start working on Sebs' stuff again. I'm gonna be honest, I have not worked on it in a minute. But now that I have free time after Streamiversary, I have way more time to actually work on his stuff. So he might debut soon. Well, not like super soon, but like, keep an eye out. I'm definitely gonna be posting about it and being annoying about it to all y'all as we get closer to his debut. I wrote a ton of stuff to help Kara out with subathon goals and incentives, which I'm going to use. If you'd like, I can DM you the ideas for later use. Yes, please do, please do. I don't know if I'm going to do a subathon anytime soon. Well, definitely not anytime soon, but I don't know if I'm going to do one this year. It's an idea I have floated around, but I'm probably not going to do one unless I have a reason for the money. You know, like if I'm going to put the money towards something specific. But I would definitely love some ideas for that. Charity incentives work too. Yeah, that's true, that's true. I ended up stealing like most of the charity incentives for the Christmas charity from the first charity event I did with my incentives. But yeah, what was I saying? Oh, I was talking about Sebs. So anyways, yeah, I'm going to make sure all of you check out Sebs, because he is one of my best friends. He has been for almost 3 years now. 2.5 years right now. Stealing? More like borrowing, not like they lost anything, right? True. Inspired, yeah. I'm just stealing from my past self. Exactly. Yeah. But yeah, I'm really excited. I'm really excited to show Sebs to the world. Be like, that's my little bro. That's my guy. That's my goat. Inspiration is the highest form of flattery. That's true. That's true. Yeah. So what was? Oh yeah, the goal was to meet more people. I don't remember how we got here, but yeah, I want to meet more people. I wanna get to know more people, especially more streamer friends. I need more streamer friends who like stream around like on the days that I stream, like a little bit later than me, so that I can raid into them. I need more people to raid into, because that's like my biggest fear is like raiding people. I stick to exclusively people I'm like kind of familiar with. So like I raid Swamos all the time because he streams almost every day that I stream. I raid who's the other one I raid a lot? There's another person I raid a lot. I can't remember now. Dragon collab with Kaizi went. True! I want to meet more Dragon VTubers. I want to collab with Kaizy, and I want to meet more dragon VTubers in general, and we gotta do a whole big dragon collab. It's tricky because you don't know if the new person is a vibe or not. Yeah, and like people talking about like scouting out their streams beforehand, and stuff like that, and it's like I would love to, but also I just have so much social anxiety. Y'all, you know how hard it was for me to even like start talking in the Twins chat? We're going all the way back to 2024, like mid to late December. And they were doing an art stream. Jazz was arting it up, and I was lurking for a while. I wanted to say hi because it was the first time that I caught them live. It was the first time I was able to catch them live, and I was like, oh well, these are some new mutuals of mine. I really want to make streamer friends. You know, this would be a good opportunity. They seem pretty chill, stuff like that, and so I was lurking for a while, and finally there just came an opportunity in chat. I think the chat was talking about like cats or something, and I was just like, this is my time. This is my time, okay? and so I just threw something in chat, and and Jazz got so excited because she recognized me, and I was like, ah! And so I started chatting a little bit more, and then I was like, okay, I'm coming back to the next stream because these are my people. These are my people now. I've decided, and it just snowballed from there. It's so embarrassing to talk about. God, it's so embarrassing to talk about, but it's true. That's how I started making streamer friends, and that's how I got to know Azel, because Azel also hangs out / hung out in the Twins chat, and so we started talking. We were also mutuals before then, but like we started talking in the Twins chat. That's how I met Swamos, that's how I met Piranha, that's how I met Lido, that's how I met most people. It's just hanging out with the Twins. I'm adopted now, yeah. Yeah. So yeah, it's all that to say, it's very difficult for me to like try and introduce myself to new people. I usually need to like have a friend there. like if I'm hanging out in a friend stream, then I can start like saying hi to other chatters and stuff like that. I recommend raiding into the Puppos. Oh yeah, I have raided into the Puppos before. I have raided them a couple times. I want to raid them more because they're very sweet. They're very chill. I was so nervous. I was so nervous the first time I raided Nana and Ruru, because like I was familiar with them because we like interacted in chat like twice or something. And so like I was kind of worried, oh they're not gonna know who I am, like they're not gonna care, but I raided them anyways because I had no one else to raid that day, and they were like, oh my god, thank you for the raid. They were so happy. They were so sweet. They're so sweet. It's like I always get intimidated by larger streamers, even if they're literally the chillest people in the world. It's like I'm so scared. It's like they're not gonna care about me. They don't care about me. They're gonna think I'm like a fly on the wall or whatever. Like they're like, did you hear something? That's how I always feel, even if they're literally the chillest people ever. So I'm trying to get better about that. I still get so nervous about raiding new people, so I usually just raid people I'm familiar with, like Swamos, like Ebby, like Issa, May. Who else usually streams around the time that I'm raiding out? I don't even remember. Nana and Ruru occasionally, you know, stuff like that. And if I've raided you once, then I'm probably gonna raid you again, cause I'll probably scope out the vibe. I can recommend Otaku-tan, who's a squid girl, who's like me, a new friend, Laura the Explorer VT, who's an animal conservatism. Oh, And our friend Ellen Brooke is super sweet and partner pushing. Hell yeah. I'll definitely have to grow up a little bit and start raiding new people. Cause I want to, it's just like, I'm so nervous about it. Cause I hear horror stories all the time, and I know it's probably usually not the case, but I hear horror stories all the time about raiding into terrible people, or like just people you don't vibe with. And I just get so scared. I'm like, what if they're not the vibe? What if they get like so aggressive with me for like no reason? Like I always get scared. I can't recommend Girl. He's a Chad. Oh. But yeah. I do think raiding is a great way to meet new people, and that's how I've gotten more mutuals, is they've raided into me, which like is such an honor to me. It's like I don't have the confidence to raid into new people, but I'm always so honored when they raid into me. They've never heard of me before, but they just see me and they're like, okay, let's raid this person, and it happens to be me, and I'm like, oh my god, thank you so much. Yeah, it is very scary. I just gotta I just gotta get better about vibe checking people, and just like reaching out. I gotta get over myself, you know. I'm trying. I gotta post more on Blue Sky too. That's another great way to meet more people. It's just kind of like just being active in places. Most of the people I've met were through raids. Yeah. And, yeah. What was the other thing? Oh, I was gonna say that's also how I ended up becoming mutuals with, the twins and with Azel in the first place, is I made a post about how I was trying to aim for 50 followers, and Jazz and Azel followed me, and that we became mutuals. Even if we didn't like interact directly at that point, it's like even just being mutuals with people is pretty cool. Is that pronounced Lunari or Lunari? I'm not sure. I will definitely check her out though, if you're recommending her. Why is it hot in my room all of a sudden? What the heck? I gotta drink more water. But yeah, that's my goal for the year, and I think it is gonna happen. Because even if as much as I am going to like put an active effort into meeting new people, I think it will also just happen naturally. Because that's kind of just what happened last year, was I didn't necessarily put in too much effort to go out of my way to meet new people. it just kind of happened. So I think it'll happen either way, but I'm going to try and put an effort in. She's cool, you'll like her. Work is calling me. Happy Streamiversary, CL, bye bye chat. Take care, Max. Have a good work. And also, hi, Scruff. Alright, and the last goal for this year, not the last goal, but the last goal I wrote down, is an alternate outfit for this model. I've been wanting to make some alternate outfits for a while, and I have a lot of ideas for alternate outfits. So we're gonna try and get at least one debuting this year. As much as I love this outfit, I also have a lot of cool ideas for some alternative outfits. Fortnite default outfit. No, I don't think so. But I do have some good ideas. the shadow PNG where I'm cosplaying a shadow, that actually originated as an alternate outfit idea that I had for this model, which I might still make it into a live 2D outfit. I don't know. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. We'll see. I will say if it's already a PNG, I'm probably less inclined to turn it into a full live 2D outfit, just because, I don't know, man. I've already done it once. I don't know. We'll see. But I've got plenty more ideas, so. I kind of, this is just an idea I'm throwing out here. This isn't gonna be like a solid goal that I'm gonna make. A glass of pilk outfit, oh god. This is just an idea I'm throwing out, but I think it'd be kind of cool if I did like at least one alt outfit every year, like around my birthday or something. Just a new fresh alt outfit or something like that, or maybe more often than that. Maybe 2 outfits a year. I don't know. We'll see. I think I'll probably stick to 1 outfit per year though, because I really don't like rigging. It's so time consuming. I'll make a list of people who should be safe to raid and DM you along with the incentive ideas. Thank you so much, Jazz. Please do. And then do my sailor hat. Okay, a sailor outfit would go crazy. Did I ever show y'all my inspiration for this outfit? No worries, Lido, welcome back. My inspiration for this outfit is actually from a fishing outfit in Infinity Nikki, which I don't even play Infinity Nikki anymore, but there's this really cute fishing outfit where it's a shark tooth hoodie, and it's like shark themed and like sailor themed, and it's so cute. And so that's where this hoodie comes from. That's my main inspiration for the hoodie. I've always really liked shark tooth hoodies, but like that one was just so cute with like the little tie and everything. That's why my scarf is tied the way it is. It's just such a cute little outfit. It's just such a cute little outfit. My main goal is to blow up and act like I don't know nobody. What is that weird laugh he does? Is it like you need the grills? Oh god, not the grills. But yeah, these are my main goals for the year. My main goals for the year. So, sorry, I'm just kind of sitting here, like, taking a moment to just, like, refresh my brain. Also, after reading up in chat, if you need another person to raid into, I can recommend Via. She's incredibly nice and a bit chaotic at times. Gotcha. I definitely am gonna make an effort to make new friends and stuff. They need more people. Chat, she holds me hostage 24/7. And I feed you 1/2 of an almond per year. You've been demoted. Alright, chat. Are we ready to move on? Whoa. You know, she's at 5.6k. She's incredibly approachable to others. That's good. Alright, chat. What's next? For the channel, for me in general. We've got some announcements, okay, chat? So we're gonna go through these one at a time. Hopefully you will like some of these announcements. I put some care into them. No, I put a lot of care into these. So I'm really excited to share them with you guys. Okay? So, first up, I do have to announce, I kind of briefly hinted at this earlier. I have a YouTube video in the works. Here is a sneak peek. It may or may not be a Jeopardy ripoff. You'll see, you'll see. And I'm gonna try to get that video done by mid to late February and release it. So that's one video already. We just got 4 more. And I haven't written it down here, but I do have another video in the works. Right now it's just a script, but I've got a second video that I am working towards. Is our torture device? I'm a victim. Yeah, Scruff does appear in this video. This video right here, Peril. So does Sebs. Shout out Sebs if he's still here. I don't know, he's probably playing Minecraft or something. But both of them do make an appearance, as well as another friend who I don't think has actually appeared on my channel before. It's so rigged. It's not rigged! It's a game show! It's literally not rigged. Do people around here like games? Yeah! We like games, right, chat? But yeah, so besides this video, I have one other currently in the works. That one is just a script for right now. It's going to be a sort of video essay style sort of video. And it's about a topic I really like. We're fun and whimsy, this is true. We love games here. But do we like games so much we lurk instead of hanging out in CL's chat? Especially if it's the classic game of catch the radioactive graphite chunk from reactor number 4. Oh dear. Psychoanalyzing clouds. No, that's not what the video essay is about. I will say the video essay is about one of my hyperfixations. Good luck. You know, I have 2 main ones. You know, you can. It's a 50-50 guess about which one is about the effects of Sonic fandoms on the brain. No, although that's a good one. That's a good idea. I'll have to write that one down. But I am very excited about both of these videos. And then after that, I don't really know. I don't really have anything immediately after those 2 that I really have planned. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. We'll see what works between these 2 videos. And we'll see if we get like really good episode 300. No, never. We'll see if we'll see if we get any good streams that I can turn into videos, like the bingo video. Well, we'll see. But I'm feeling pretty good about the videos I want to work on. So that's the first announcement. Cobble. Oh, Cobblemon? Maybe. Next video. Or not next video. What the heck? What am I talking about? Next announcement. We have new Discord roles, chat. I'm trying to spruce up the Discord a little bit, so we've got a couple Discord announcements. The first one is, of course, the new Discord roles. Here they are. We have Gemstone Hoarder, and I can tell you the requirements for each of these real quick as well. We have Gemstone Hoarder, which is redeeming 100 gemstone fortunes. So, good luck. You have to be here a lot to get that one. We have Livestock Lover, which is a 20 stream watch streak. I'll have to hand that out to some people because I know some people have already gotten this, but I'll have to go scrub VODs to see who. We have Raffle Addict, which I have already handed out. This is for the people who have won art raffles. We have done 2 art raffles in the history of my channel, so I have given those out to the 2 winners. And we have Jeremy. Now, hi Pyro! Livestock, can we eat them? No! You're supposed to take care of them. Who's Jeremy? You know, Jeremy. Now, we also have some updated roles. Just slightly updated. They're not like anything crazy. It's just I renamed some of the roles. So my role in the server is now Dragon Lady. It used to be Streamer Woman, but I think Dragon Lady is kind of funnier. Mods are now the council. I intended this as like the city council, but I think it's also funny to just imagine it as the council will decide your fate. It's like both. It's both. We do have Professional Money Waster, which you guys have noticed. Piranha is currently the Professional Money Waster. This is for anyone who boosts the server. And VIPs have been renamed to Celebrity Dragonettes. There's a plane called Dragon Lady? That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, I did rename those roles like last month, so you guys you guys probably noticed them already. But I figured I would officially announce it. Chat, I don't even know my roles. I think you're just a Celebrity Dragonette. You used to be a mod for like 2 streams, but then you never showed up to my streams. So that's an instance of a Nepo baby getting their Nepo baby privileges revoked. Could I be Dragon Lady? No. No. You can't be Dragon Lady, I'm sorry. My role is Lump of Uranium. True, I should make... Why didn't I think of that? I should make a role for my twin. How the mighty fall. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Alright. So, we have a few new roles. We have a few refreshed roles. You have a twin, Ciel? Yeah, Leto. Leto's my fan-dub twin. We're not literally twins. We're not related, but we're fan-dub twins. I hyped you to stream. This is the repayment 2 years later. No almonds. Well, you're a Celebrity Dragonette. What are you complaining about? You're literally VIP. We aren't blood twins, but we're united by something stronger. Fan-dubs. Yeah, you know what they say. Fan-dubs are thicker than blood. Those are fighting words. Listen. Blood is thicker than water. Fan-dubs are thicker than blood. That's just how it goes. Yeah, you might have picked a fight with the actual twins in the chat. All right, next announcement. God damn it. The next announcement. You guys, thank you for the keys. Next announcement is updated rules. Okay, this is something I wanted to talk about. Cause okay, it's not anything scary. Don't worry, chat. This is like, these are very much just like things that were already kind of implied to be rules, but I never like outright wrote them down as rules. Then I probably should have much sooner. I will say one of these was a rule that was already in the Discord rules that I forgot to add to the Twitch rules. So it's just, it's very simple. It's like something I already, yeah, clarifying rules, yeah. They're not like anything new or like out of the blue. These are all things that like I already kind of expected from chat, but it's very much on me for not clarifying them sooner. But let's go over them. So, the first one is, and the first one is very much common sense. It's just one that like I felt the need to clarify. It's not like nothing like triggered me to add it as a rule. It's just like, oh yeah, I should probably clarify that because I know how I conduct myself around my friends, and I don't want people to get the wrong idea about it. So it's just simply, don't take my banter with friends as an invitation to bully and harass others, because that's kinda not cool. You don't know them. Like, just don't be a jerk to people, you know? I bully my friends because we're friends, and like, we have an understanding that I'm just playing around with them. But random chatters do not have the same understanding with my friends that I do. I'm allowed to bully my friends, you're allowed to bully me, you're not allowed to bully my friends, right? That's mainly what this rule is about. I had to reiterate that rule too. Yeah. Chat, it's real bullying. No! I'm not real life bullying you! I'm just online bullying you. I'm cyberbullying you. Okay? Grow up. I'm kidding. See, this is an example, chat. I'm allowed to bully him. He's allowed to bully me. You guys are also allowed to bully me, but you're not allowed to bully him. Okay? Because that would be kind of weird. I also just don't really like the idea of chatters bullying each other. Like, it's one thing if they're friends, but I'm not always gonna necessarily know if my chatters are friends with each other. And so, like, especially if they're like people I don't know the vibe of yet, like they're newer viewers, I just think it's kind of weird to bully people. That's rich coming from me. What I mean is, like, I just think it's kind of weird to bully people you don't know. Because you don't know them. You don't know the vibes. I don't bully unless I'm good friends with people, and if people know that, yeah. Like, mods on mods. Okay, yeah, mods can bully each other, that's fine. I had a bully in one chat I was in saying that next week is Friday the 13th, and they kept saying I wouldn't survive, and they would make sure of it. That's freaking weird. Asking for me and Senpai every once in a while. Yeah, you know what? You and Senpai, you get a pass. You can bully each other, that's fine. Like, the thing is, if I recognize the chatters, and I know the vibes between them, then I'm not gonna, like, crack down on that. If it's like random people I have never met trying to bully, like, my regulars, or trying to bully other people, just in general, that's when I'm gonna, like, crack down on it, because it's like, I don't know the vibe with you, and I don't think you're doing that just to have fun. Like, I don't know. Hand over the mod roll, let me at him. Yeah, I don't know if I'm making enough sense, but it's like, I just don't think, I don't have the benefit of the doubt when it comes to, like, acting like you own the place when you just started, like, for the first time entered a chat, and, like, like bullying people, it's like if I have like a first time chatter bullying me, the streamer, it's like I'm gonna be kind of suspicious of that. I'm gonna be like, that's kind of weird because you don't know me. You know, it's like if you're a regular, then it makes much more sense, and I don't mind you teasing me and bullying me if you're a regular. But if you're just like a first time chatter, I'm like, who are you and why are you being mean to me? Like that's not okay. That's not the vibe, you know? The next one, of course, kind of the elephant in the room. Actually, you know what? We'll get to that one. We'll get to the elephant, but we're gonna skip that one for now. The other one, this is the one that was already in the Discord server as a rule, but I figured I should also clarify it on Twitch because not everyone is in the Discord, and that is to don't flirt with me, even jokingly. It makes me uncomfy. I'm Arrow Ace, you know. It's one thing if it's my friends, like, just making a quick joke, but, otherwise, I don't really vibe with the whole flirting with the streamer thing. I'm not your girlfriend experience. You're not my parasocial lover. I'm just a guy on the internet. You're just the people watching me. We can get along as friends, my regulars and me, but if you're here for like that girlfriend experience shit, no, you're on the wrong stream. If it's not so much a flirt or compliment, still welcome. Yeah, of course, you can still compliment me. It's like it kind of depends on the context. It's like if it's obvious, like you're saying something like in a flirty way, it's like I'm like, okay. But like if you're just giving me a compliment, it's like it's fine. What was I saying? Oh yeah, like this, and even when I didn't have this as like a written down rule, it was always kind of something I felt. More followers is good, but not all followers sticking around because they want a different experience. Yeah, those people leaving is probably good. Yeah, for sure. It's like if you're here for the girlfriend experience, I'm sorry that this is not the channel for you. The polycule is not open for applications. Yeah. So yeah, yeah, like I said, like even when I didn't have this written down as a rule, this was always something I kind of felt, and there's a rule I used to have, on the or in the like first year or so, that I had as a rule, which was to not call me mommy, and that's still a rule. I just don't have it written down because having it written down, as it turns out, encourages people to want to say that word more. So I don't even make it known that that's a rule anymore, to not call me mommy, because it's auto-modded anyways. I have it as a banned word, so if you say that word, you get got. Because that word, I hate that word so much. It makes me so violently uncomfortable. So like that's kind of the predecessor to the flirting rule, except now the flirting rule is, the flirting rule is like much more overt, like just don't. That's not the vibe here. But yeah, I have had some weirdos in the past try to like, I don't know, what would even try to like rizz me up, you know, try to wife me up or whatever. It's like, no, no thank you, not the vibe, you know. So yeah, that's just a very much clarified rule. Is like, hey, just so you know, I saw synonyms of the word. Matriarch was one. Okay, Matriarch is actually kind of funny. if someone were to come here, if some first-time chatter was to come in here and call me Matriarch, I'd actually let them stay. That's funny. That's actually so funny. Matriarch doesn't sound bad, it sounds like a status. Yeah. I don't care what you're trying to imply with Matriarch, that's just funny. Matriarch is fitting for a dragon ruling the stream, right? It's funny because when I first started streaming, I very much thought the vibe was gonna become the like, I filled sort of like a joking like mother role. Mater was one? Like I just think of Toe Mater. That's so that's so weird. Do you have a dragon form or do you have wings? I don't have wings. I have a dragon form, but I'm a little too shy to show it, which is my excuse for not making it yet. But I do in lore have a dragon form. I'm a wingless dragon. I'm a drake. But what was I saying? Oh, I thought the vibe was gonna become the like I was sort of like a mother role of the stream, and then what? Why are you beefing with the bot? I thought it was gonna become like a sort of a mother role to the stream, and then that just like didn't happen, and I didn't really care anymore at that point anyways, and now I'm just kind of like aggressive younger sister to everybody. No bullying the bot, or is the bot an acceptable target? No, you can bully the bot. I don't care. It's literally just a bot, it's not gonna fight back. I just think it's really funny to beef with a bot. The bot is a mod. No, you are not allowed to bully our mods. Only the mods are allowed to bully each other. Is there a difference between a drake and a wyvern? A wyvern has wings. Or a wyvern is like, its arms are wings. A drake, it has no wings. It just has like 4 legs. And a worm has no legs. It's just like a big ugly snake. Sorry, not ugly. I'm sorry. I didn't mean that. I love all dragons. I can fly because I have a magic scarf that lets me fly. But otherwise, I can't fly because I have no wings. I have no wings and I must fly. Wyverns are also more likely than not venomous according to Toilet's D&D knowledge. Don't take my scarf, I stole it from a god. You don't, I tried. Sal's just rocking a Thneed. Yeah, sure, it's a Thneed. Don't take it, I stole it first, so it's mine for realsies now. Exactly! I stole it first, keep your hands off. God. Alright. Alright, chat. We gotta address the elephant in the room now. Congrats on the anniversary! Eric! Thank you so much! We were just talking about you earlier. Thank you so much. The elephant in the room. Damn it, Gerald, get out. Okay, yeah, it is time to address the elephant in the room, unfortunately. At my workplace, and I immediately get distracted. At my workplace, they did an event for a Western theme, and they gave out keychains, bandanas, and other theme stuff. Hell yeah. Did they give out hats? It's not really Western if they don't give out the cowboy hats. What are you doing? No hats? How am I supposed to tip my cowboy hat and say howdy partner now? Cowboy hat keychain, that's not the same. That Western event sucks. I need my Doug Dimmadome hat. Alright. Lock in, chat. I did unfortunately have to add this rule. It is something I have talked about before. Quite a bit. Rule 2, do your taxes. No, not. I don't care if you do your taxes or not. I'm not the IRS. But the rule is, I'm just kind of over the jokes about my age, you know? So the rule is, don't vandalize me. Please and thank you. I am in fact an adult, even if I am very young. I'm 21, which I know is like a kid to a lot of people, but it is in fact adult age. I can drink alcohol. I'm over 18, yeah. I'm like, I get it. I'm inexperienced, I'm young. I can vote, I can drink. Yeah, you're an adult, we treat each other as adults. Yeah, exactly. And there is another side to this too, where oftentimes young people will make fun of older people for being old. I'm 18 plus 18 plus 18 plus 6. You're like 3 times adult. Let's go. If you don't call me a hag, I won't call you a kid. I want it anyway, but yeah. Yeah, there's very much another side to it of like making fun of older adults. And I will admit, I am guilty of that myself, but I like to think that I'm trying not to make those jokes as much anymore, because it's like, it's funny at a certain point, but then like when that's like the only joke you make, or you just make the joke over and over and over again, it's like, okay, bit's over now, buddy. Anyways, it's like, I don't get the Gen Z millennial war. I love my new Gen Z friends. Absolutely, yeah. It's like we're both depressed and we're both depressed and no one else takes us seriously. Like we should just be friends, you know? I don't mind being called old. Well, I'm not that old yet. Though in internet terms, I might be a bit old. Yeah. It's like, yeah. And again, I say it's, or I can't English now. As I said, it was funny. Like the first couple times, it's like, yeah, I'm young, haha. That's something to poke fun at. But then it's like almost every stream, I get at least one chat message that is like calling me a kid or saying I have bedtime or stuff like that. And it's like, I'm an adult. As long as we're all 18 plus, it shouldn't matter how old we are. We're all friends here. Exactly. It's like, I don't know. You wouldn't treat someone your own age as a kid. I don't know, man. If I am mod, I will warn and time them out for that crap. I'll keep that in mind for your mod resume. Yeah. It just gets exhausting after a while, and I know people don't usually mean harm. Are we doing mod election speeches? Oh, maybe. There's no one my age. If I'm elected mod. Yeah, pitch me your best mod speeches. That'll go towards whether you get picked as mod. It won't. It has no bearing on if you're gonna get mod or not. But it would be funny. It would be funny. I would love to hear everyone's speeches. But yeah, it's just, I'm just kind of over it, cause it just feels like, I don't know, like it's when, okay, here's what it is. It's when it's when I do something that, like, they're like, oh, you can't do that because you're a kid. Like, if I do like a 12-hour stream, it's like, oh, you should go to bed because it's your bedtime. You've been streaming for way too long. It's like, I chose to do a 12-hour stream. You do know I go to bed at like 2 a.m. most nights, right? Like, you know, I chose to be here. I chose to do this. I'm an adult. I'm allowed to make those choices. And like, I know people are looking out for me also, like saying like, oh, make sure you take care of yourself, you know, drink water, stuff like that. It's like, I know, I am. I have a whole big water bottle next to me. I'm historically the first one whose optic nerves have relayed the information of your streams to my brain. I have won the race, and I'll work for no almonds. Sure. That's what alerts are for. True! That's what Hydrate and Stretch is for. Thank you, Pyro. Big stretch. But I just think there's a way you can look out for me and also not baby me, you know? Like, that's why I have the Hydrate and Stretch routine, because sometimes I'll forget. Or you can, or like, Senpai says whenever she stops by, you know, do a wellness check, please, and I'll do a wellness check. I'd also suggest, unless it's in a role, maybe cool down on the redeems. Yeah, I have a cooldown on the Hydrate and Stretch redeem, so that people can't spam it. Alert wine time. Or it's like, anytime I mention drinking alcohol, there's always like a couple people, and I'm not gonna say names. And I don't want it to be like about like speculating who's doing this or like anything like that. I'm just talking in general. And it's nothing against the people who do this. It's just I am voicing my frustrations right now. Anytime I mention alcohol, there's like a couple people who will be like, "No, you don't drink alcohol. It's bad for you. You're too young." And it's like I'm legally old enough to drink, and I also don't even drink that often. I drink like 1 cup once in a blue moon. For like special occasions. I don't even drink that much. If anything, they should be saying don't drink too much. That would be better. Yeah, and I don't drink too much anyways, because I'm only allowed to have like a glass of alcohol. Like I have no interest in like actually getting drunk. As much as I joke about it, I'm not gonna get drunk off of 1 glass of like fucking wine or whatever. I got drunk once, didn't like it. Yeah. And getting drunk is really dangerous for me because of the medication I take. It heightens the effects of being drunk way more, and so it would just be really miserable for me. So I don't drink that much. I don't even drink that much. But like anytime I mention drinking, it's like there's someone there like, don't drink too much alcohol. It's like, thank you, Mom. Thank you, Mom. I won't. I'm literally just sipping on a glass of like fucking Kentucky Oaks Lily. Which is currently my favorite drink, by the way, chat. Kentucky Oaks Lily. It's got It's got vodka. It's vodka, and then it's like cranberry juice, and oh, I don't remember what all is in it. It's like cranberry juice. I think a little bit of lemon juice. It's like it's sour. It doesn't taste sweet at all. It's really sour, but you also don't taste the alcohol in it at all because of how sour it is. But it's really good. I love it. Gotta get back to the paying job. Congrats again and have a great rest of the stream. Thank you so much for stopping by, Eric, and thank you again. Just a huge thank you for that interview in December. I really enjoyed that and I really appreciate it. Sprite or ginger ale vodka with lime concentrate goes wild. That sounds really good. That sounds really good. I want to get the vodka that's made from potatoes grown in Chernobyl. If it's called a screwdriver when you put orange juice in alcohol, what is it when you put alcohol in orange juice? Asking the real questions out here. But anyways, yeah, I'm just kind of over the babying. It's like, I get it, I'm young. But surely you have some other jokes about me other than my age, you know? Get some original jokes. There's plenty of material to go off of. Make fun of my stutter for all I care. Just stop making fun of my age. I can't help when I was born. Leave the jokes to me. True. Pyro's got good joke material. Y'all gotta take notes. Is calling you short okay? I know I've made them a few times. The short jokes are... The short jokes are funny to an extent. It's kind of the same with, like, the age jokes. Well, it's kind of the same with, like, any joke. It's funny to an extent, but, like, I get really tired of it really fast. I don't know why short people are always angry. They're usually always looking up. See, that's a funny short joke. If I ever do that, just yell at me. Just know age has nothing to do with it. Yeah. And like I said, I try not to do the I try not to make like age jokes much anymore either. It's like once in a blue moon. If it's like low-hanging fruit, I'm just like, yeah, you're old. Or I try to get more creative with it though. It's like the joke I made last night about when Jazz called herself like stupid and old. I was like, you're not stupid and old, your software is just primitive and outdated. That's a funny age joke in my opinion. That's a funny age joke. Y'all gotta take notes. I just use a can opener on a can with a little tab to open it. See, this is something we can make fun of here, chat. I don't mind as much. We chilled out in our older age. Yeah. But, like, it's like again, no one can help what age they are. No one can help when they were born. It's, like, such a weird thing to make fun of. I feel like sometimes, like it's funny, but only when, only in moderation. Like, it's not funny when it's the only thing you ever talk about, you know? We all like the same stuff, so age don't matter. Exactly. Yeah, and Jazz did call herself stupid and old first. I wouldn't have just, like, randomly made an age joke at this point anymore. I wouldn't have made that age joke out of nowhere. Chat, I chose my exact birthday first. You guys can't have it. Yeah, I actually chose to be born in 2004. So, like, I don't know, catch up, I guess. We're allowed to make fun of kids for being kids, though. That's a joke. That's a joke. Don't. Kids can't help how old they are either. but we can make fun of kids for doing stupid kid stuff. See how I chose 2004. Stop copying. Well, I chose October 2004, okay? It's a different month, okay? I want a refund. I didn't ask to be born. Yeah, actually, if we're talking about who chose 2004 first, it's Lido. When's your birthday, Lido? Is it in April? April 22nd, yeah. Yeah, you gotta choose a different year, Scruff. So I share with CL because she's my twin. Yeah. Gonna lurk. Gonna drive. No worries, Rosie. Take care. Have a safe drive. But yeah. I can hear those bones crackling from here, Lido. What does that say about literally anyone else in chat who's older than us? It's kind of funny, because on one hand, most of the people I've met through streaming are older than me, but I've also met way more people born in 2004 than I thought I would. Just like in general on the internet. It's like streaming, there's so many people older than me, but like, just in my general friend group, I have, in my personal friend group, including Scruff, I have 2 2004 friends, and then I have Lido as a friend who is also 2004. I'm 2004. There's so many 2004 babies. I guess 2004 was just a good year to be born. I don't know, man. It's apparently CO2 bubbles in your joints forming and popping. If it doesn't hurt, it's okay. Oh. Yeah, because my knees pop a lot, so I've always worried about that. Those before 2004 have chosen their groups already. Okay, okay. Yeah, it never hurts when I pop my knees, so that's good. But yeah, so these are the updated rules. Again, they're like already things that like I heavily implied to be rules, but I really should have written them actually down. Also, it's not CO2, it's nitrogen, but still harmless. Ah, gotcha. I fear much is wrong with my knees then. Oh no. But, yeah. So, moving- my god, we've been at this 3 hours already? Y'all, we've been yapping too much. I still have way more announcements. So let's keep it moving, okay, chat? Stream avatars. This won't be like super soon because I have to actually make them, but I do have a concept sketch for y'all. They're gonna be little dragonettes. This is an example of an earth dragonette with some accessories here. We've got my sunglasses, a scarf, and a little tail bag. So this is like an example of a potential dragonette stream avatar. Already saving up points. There are going to be 4 types of... Wait, 4? Maybe not. At least 3 types of dragonettes. This is like the CL teaching SM class all over again, with it dragging on with so much yapping. I don't try to yap this much. It's just, I got a lot of things to say. Oh, so, did the Fire Nation Dragonette attack? No, but I'm debating on whether I want 3 or 4 because, the 4th one is like, the 4th one is a water dragonette, and they would be like little snake guys. So I don't know I think it might be at this point too difficult for me. So I think upon release it'll be 3 types, and then I might introduce water dragonets over time. Maybe like Vaporeon. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Maybe. Maybe. With webbing and fins. Yeah, you could be cooking. You could be cooking. I'll have to play with it. But I have 3 Dragonet types for sure. This one is an Earth Dragonet. Random question, does Liz go on a hot dog? Ew, no. The second one is a Sky Dragonet. Soleil, my channel mascot, who is not here right now. Oh god, Soleil's not here right now. We'll worry about that later. Soleil is a Sky Dragonet. And the third one is Fire Dragonets. So yeah, you'll have a few different types of Dragonets to choose from. Soleil is just sleeping right now. Yeah, he's just sleeping right now. He overslept. He got a little too excited last night for the Streamiversary, and he stayed up all night. Happens to the best of us. So we're just letting him sleep. But he'll be back. He'll be back soon. He'll be back really soon, actually. Okay, chat? And, yeah, so you'll have three types of Dragonets to choose from on release. Ignore the preheat jingle. Whoa. Whoa. He has no nutritional value. He's like 70% air. And then I do have some accessories sketched up, a few different types of accessories, and of course, as time goes on, I will introduce new accessories and stuff like that, but, yeah, hopefully it'll be good. I don't know. I'm gonna try to get stream avatars set up as soon as possible, so we might not have too many accessories at the beginning. But I'm gonna keep adding more and more, and I really want to have a like super customizable Dragonets as stream avatars to the best of my ability. We'll see. So that's the next announcement. Next up we have monthly Pokemon art raffles. So I have decided that I'm not going to take commissions anymore because it got a little stressful for me, TBH. So we are turning the Pokemon Redeems into a monthly art raffle, okay? So there's a few rules, and the full rules and the beginning of the entry for this month's art raffle will go up when this stream is over. But just as like general rules, you have to be in the Discord server. It's going to be conducted through the Discord. You will get 1 full body Pokemon, and you can see the Eevee here as an example. You can get 1 accessory. You can make it shiny if you so choose. We're not doing custom colors anymore, unless it's like a really minor change, like eye color or something. And you can get a background if you like. Is it like a wheel spin raffle? Yeah, so how it works is I make a post every month, and you'll just react to the post with a certain emoji if you want to join the raffle. And then once entries close, I will compile everyone who reacted into a wheel spin, and the winner of that gets to be the winner of the raffle. There is a couple other requirements too, but those will be like in the full rules post, which you guys will see that channel after the stream. Okay. So I'm kind of excited for it. I think it's gonna be a lot more manageable for me, and I really hope you guys like it. Pokemon of our choice. Yes, you can choose literally any Pokemon that is official. You can choose if you want them to be Mega or Gigantamax. You can choose if they have an alternate form, you can choose which form. So like if you want Giratina Origin form, I can do that. If you want Primal Groudon, I can do that. If you want Sky Shaman, I can do that, you know. Beta Raichu. I don't think I'll do the beta Pokemon, I'm gonna be honest. I think I'm gonna stick to like the officially released Pokemon. Just cause that's like slightly easier for me to do. I don't think my favorite has an alternate form, but can you guess my favorite? Charizard. There's more to work off of. Yeah. That's Rosie's favorite. You're right, that is Rosie's favorite. I can't think of anything. There's too many Pokemon. Magmar? I would have never guessed that. Seal knows my fave. Oh, I know your fave very well. Because Swamos hates it. Y'all know my fave, right? Right, chat? Also, thank you so much for the follow. Yeah, that is a new one. I've never heard anyone say, yeah, Magmar's my fave. Hello. I'm CL. And it's my Streamiversary. Yippee! Espeon, yes, Lido got it. Espeon is my fave. After seeing its anime introduction, it became my insta favorite. Huh, that's interesting. Yeah, Espeon has been my favorite since I was like 12, since I was 12, actually. I've liked Espeon before that, but it wasn't really like my favorite until I was like 12. Used to be a big Lucario and Zora fan. Ooh, those are good ones. I am a fan of those. Espeon and Umbreon are great. Pokemon Coliseum made me like them more. Yeah, I love Espeon and Umbreon. I love all the evolutions, but Espeon is like my Kamiyoshi. So yeah, that's the art raffle. I think I have one more announcement after I don't know how many announcements I have. I have not seen this presentation since like last night. One thing I wish the evolutions had nowadays, Eevee's trademark mane around its neck. Outside of Vaporeon, Jolteon, and Flareon, none of the others have it. Yeah, that's fair. That is fair. Pyukumuku, cause squishy on the hand. Pyukumuku's a good one. Sylveon doesn't really have the fluff. It has a bow, like, on its neck, but, like, that's it. It doesn't really have fluff. It has ribbons. It's like the SM class all over again. I made them yesterday and I don't remember the order. Yep. Well, I've been making this presentation since before yesterday. It's not like that stream where I just threw it together in one night. It's just, I've been working on it in bits and pieces, and, I did not review it before stream. I know I added the, stream avatars one was like the last one I added last night. So it's very much all over the place. Oh, CL, did you ever watch that concert? Song 2 is actually an Umbreon song. Yeah, I watched that. I watched a little bit of the concert, and I heard the Sunbreon song. It's very cute. He has a crazy voice. Alright. Next announcement. I don't know what it's gonna be. I'm here along for the ride with y'all. Very minor schedule update. That's right. That's right. And it's actually not going to go in effect this month, even though I made the schedule. I'm actually changing it because I'm going out of town this weekend. AKA Thursday, and I won't be back till Saturday. It was gonna go into effect this month. Where are you going? I am going back to Dad's house, Dragon Dad's house, because I want to see my cat. So, this is, like I said, very, very minor change. Okay. So, this is like almost exactly the same schedule I have had, but I added one thing to it. Andromeda, yes, I'm gonna see Andromeda. I'm gonna take lots of pictures of her. I'm gonna snuggle her so much. I guess I'll also say hi to Finn. But the schedule is Pokemon Day. That is my Pokemon Day. Haha, get it? That is every Monday at 3 p.m. MST. Variety on Wednesdays at 3 p.m. MST. That is, again, like the Monday, Wednesday, Friday is the exact same schedule we've had. Fast Hog Friday, those are my Sonic days on most Fridays at 3 p.m. MST. The two exceptions are Art on the first Friday of the month at 3 p.m. MST, which again is not happening this month. 3 p.m. MST, I think that's 5 p.m. EST. Yes. So 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern. Can I suggest a different game that starts with an F for Fridays? No, I'm not playing Fortnite. And, as we've been doing since the middle of last year, the last Friday of the month is my 12-hour sub-goal stream. If we reach the sub-goal, which we did for this month, even though I forgot to change it, even though I forgot to fix the goal bar there, so we're actually at 15 out of 10, and or wait, is that, what does it say? Does it say 30? Yeah, so we're at like, or 80. Wait, I can't read it. I don't know what it says. I think it says 30. I don't think we got 80 subs. So I think it says 30. So I'll fix that for next stream. $25. Okay. Yeah. So anyways, so if we reach the sub goal for the month, which like y'all are crazy with it, so I probably gotta up the sub goal, honestly. But that is on the last Friday of the month at 12 p.m. MST, so that we end at 12 a.m. because the first couple ones I started at 3 p.m., my usual starting time, and went till 3 a.m. and it just absolutely killed me. It kills me even now doing it until 12 a.m. So I'm very grateful personally for the change. Friday Fright Days, you could do a random scary game. I'm just not a horror game guy. I like doing Sonic. I like doing Sonic games. I really only play horror games around Halloween. And even then, like, I don't do like the super scary ones. I just do like really small horror games. I like psychological horror. I don't like jump scare horror or anything like that. But yeah, so this new schedule will go into effect next month because I'm going to be out of town on the first Friday of this month. Definitely try Fears to Fathom, very popular psychological horror. I'll definitely check it out. Okay, I don't know if there's any more announcements after this. Let's see. Let's find out, chat. Nope. Okay. Chapter 1's free on Steam. Ooh, okay. Thank you all, of course, so much for your continued support. This was only a dream around this time last year, and I'm not gonna get emotional about this. Don't call Sonic at 3 AM horror game Roblox stream. No. I'm not streaming Roblox. I don't even play Roblox anymore. I like fully deleted it off of my computer. Doesn't Sonic still go werehog? No. That was an exclusive. That was a Sonic Unleashed exclusive. Although it would be cool if he went werehog again, and if they changed everything about werehog so that it wasn't annoying to play. Yeah, I'm not gonna get super emotional over this, or at least I'll try not to. But around this time last year, this was only a dream to me. And I was also going through a really rough time because this is when my cat passed away, and so I wasn't sure what the future of my channel was gonna be, but I have made so much progress, and I've gained so much confidence, and I've just made huge strides in my streaming journey. And yeah, it's been a great time, and I can only go up from here, really. Proud of how far you've come. Yeah. Here's to many more years, for sure. But the important thing is that streaming isn't just a dream for me anymore. It's my reality. It's what I'm doing, you know, and I enjoy it so much, and I don't have any plans to stop anytime soon. I'm gonna keep going as long as I still have you know, a drive to keep streaming. I'm gonna keep streaming, and I don't see myself slowing down anytime soon. There may be times when I need breaks, and of course I'm gonna take breaks when I need to, and there'll be times when I need a little extra time to cook on some streams. There may be some times when I just don't feel like it that day, but I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going at it. Keep going to when I can join you for collabs. True. I can't stop even if I wanted to, because I got a collab with Lido, you know? I'm sure everyone hopes that Seal will take breaks when she needs to. Yeah, Kitty's live! I can raid her too! But yeah, I have been so grateful, so lucky to have met the people I've met, and I know it's not all luck. Obviously, I have put a lot of effort into my streams. I put so much effort in, and I hope that it's shown. That's my biggest hope, is that even when I come up a little short and I don't get everything done that I wanted to, you know, this is the highlight of my day. Thank you, Pyro. Good one. Even when I come up a little short, you know, I don't have a good, my starting soon screen is still just a black screen, you know, but I try my best every day, and I'm constantly working on things to improve the streams, and I hope that comes through to you guys. Honey, say hi, by the way. Oh my god, Hanyu, my Oshi! You've worked so hard. Thank you. You're the best twin I could ever ask for. Oh, stop! Y'all are gonna make me cry. Don't do this to me. The stream is not over yet, chat. we've got a little more of this presentation left. Okay. But I am going to do my best to keep growing and improving over the next year and years beyond. But I'm gonna focus on this year for now. As long as it's convenient for me to be here, I will be here in chat. Thank you, Pyro. Of course, we're doing this to CL because we love CL. You guys. I'm gonna keep doing my best for you guys and for myself, obviously. And like I said, we can only go up from here. So we're gonna keep at it, and we're gonna do some great things together, you and me, chat. Okay? Okay. I should probably put my mic a little closer to my face. That would help. That's another thing. That's another goal of mine this year, is remembering where my mic is. Because half the time it'll just be like halfway across the room from me. I'm like, oh, I should probably bring my mic closer to my face. That would help. But yeah. Now, there is one last thing I'd like to announce. Use a headset mic? No, I use a boom arm mic. And I just don't ever position it in the right place. It's because I move around so much. Cause I have to be constantly on the move. So I like spin around in my chair, I like reposition myself. I like change my posture like 50 times in like 3 minutes. And I'm just constantly moving. You guys can't see it because of my VTuber model, but I'm constantly moving. And so my mic ends up just like 5 yards away from me by the time I realize. So I'm trying to get better about keeping an eye on where my mic is and bringing it closer to me when I'm getting too far away. Or bringing myself closer to it. I have a mic arm thing, but I can't get it in a position in front of my face or near my mouth. If I have it in an angle, I think it would only pick up one side and it would come out in one side and others' ears. And you like to announce you're finally accepting the love and support you deserve. That's funny, but no. Hi, senpai. That's a real funny joke there. Now, here is the last thing I would like to announce, chat. The Lilybug Award. This is, as I mentioned, this day last year was when my cat Lily passed away. And so this award is in honor of her, to remember her, because as painful as that was for me last year, I don't feel right just not acknowledging that it happened, you know? I don't want to pretend like it didn't happen, because she was a very important part of my life. For the majority of my life. She is a beauty. She was such a wonderful cat. And so I was really trying to think of different ways that I could honor her on my Streamiversary without bringing the mood down too much, you know? And so what I came up with is this. This is going to be an award for my best stream of the previous year. So this year I chose the stream myself, but next year, starting next year, this is going to be a vote that you guys choose. You guys will get to nominate streams that you thought were like pretty banger over the previous year. And then you guys will like fully vote on what the best one is, and that stream will earn the Lilybug Award. And it's just a way to acknowledge like when I popped off, you know, and also like just kind of like appreciate how far I've come. Yeah. And I was kind of already no ads. We're not doing this. I was kind of already like kind of thinking about doing some sort of like award show, like literally just like my own award show for my streams, my channel. But I kind of didn't want to put that much effort into it. So I thought, you know, why don't I do like one award for just like the most banger stream I did this year, you know? So that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. So, without further ado, I would be so happy to announce this year's winner of the Lilybug Award. I paused the wrong thing. Hold on. I clicked the wrong button. The 2025 winner of the Lilybug Award is my birthday stream. Oh my goodness.
Here's to 14 months. AMD many more to come.
Oh my goodness, Jazz, thank you so much. Now, I know it's pretty easy to just pick a huge event stream and say, yep, that's the best one. But I really do think this was a pretty great stream. I think this was the stream that I was able to see it to its fullest potential. And I did cry on stream. That was the thing that happened. And this was also the stream that made me realize that I have a lot more people cheering for me and supporting me than I thought. You know, it's easy to like look at your numbers in your ordinary streams and be like, oh man, not many people are watching me, huh? But you know, seeing everyone come out to wish me a happy birthday and celebrate the new model and everything like that, it was very special. It was very special. And I think that stream went so well. Which obviously is the reason why it won the award. I think the pieces just really fell into place with this one, in a way that not even necessarily that the other streams didn't. It's just that I think this one's just built different. I think it's built different, you know? And yeah. And I don't know what else to say. This stream just went really well, and I was so I still feel the positive effects from that stream to this day, if that makes sense. I don't really know how else to explain it. But like, this stream was like a big game changer for me in ways that, like, aren't even necessarily that obvious. Like, obviously, there are things like, oh, this was the debut of my current model, and I do think this model is, like, the best one I've ever made, because I've only made a few, but, like, such a huge improvement to my model, just such a huge boost to my confidence, and, yeah, I don't know, it was just very, very special getting to celebrate my birthday with all of you guys, because, the year before, 2024, I didn't even stream on my birthday. I streamed a little bit after my birthday, I think. Cause I kind of knew that no one would show up to my birthday stream that year anyways, cause that was before I had met anyone. So I kind of knew from the get-go that 2024, my birthday in 2024 was just gonna be just like any of the past 20 I had at that point, or the past 19 I had at that point, sorry, because that was when I turned 20. But I knew since then that I wanted to have a big birthday stream, and I wanted people there to celebrate my birthday with me. And this stream, last year's birthday stream, was that dream fully realized, and I had so many people stop by, wish me happy birthday, and way more people than I could have ever, like, asked for. Especially, like, the year before. Like, the year before, I didn't even know that many people would even know who I was, you know? Let alone stop by, wish me happy birthday, hear what I had to say, you know, support me, stuff like that. And so, this stream was so important. And, I'm excited. I'm excited for future birthday streams, and I'm gonna do my best to make them even bigger, even better. They're gonna be crazy events. Okay, chat? So y'all better mark your calendars. October 8th. That is now a Cloud9 national holiday. Okay? So, this is the winner of the first annual Lilybug Award. I can't wait for a Twin Day as well. True! True. Our Twin Day is gonna go crazy. But, with that all out of the way... Is there anything left? Oh, yes, there is. Again, I have not seen this presentation in order until literally right now. Because I've been working on it out of order this entire time. Ciel is only going one way, and that is up. That, I was trying to think of a... Here! There we go. I was trying to think of something to say, and I was torn between, like, amen, here, and preach. All three of them. You heard it here, You heard it here first, folks. Hi, Manty! Welcome in. A preacher here. True. So, here is to an amazing third year of streaming. And next year's Streamiversary, I'm gonna do my best to make up for what was lacking this year. Okay? You can count on it. Thumbs up. I'm giving a thumbs up to y'all right now, chat. CL 100 years. Oh my god, the 100 year Streamiversary is gonna go crazy. But with all that being said, she's gonna go to her 10K year anniversary. Dude, that'll be the hugest celebration on Earth. Actually, we probably won't even be on Earth by then. We'll be on like fucking Mars or whatever. We might even be in a whole different solar system by then. We just up and moved. But with that all said and done, that is going to be the end of my Streamiversary today. So, pack it up, folks. Had a good one. I'll see you next year. Oh, thank you so much, Manty. Thank you for being awesome, CL. Here's to countless more. Oh, y'all are making me emotional. But seriously, this has been absolutely amazing, and I'm so excited. I've said this so much. I've said this since early last year, honestly, that I am so excited for what this year has to hold. And I'm just really excited for the future in general. I think I've probably said this before, but this is kind of the first time in my life that I felt like genuinely excited for the future. To the best Dragon Sis, cheers, Kanpai! Hell yeah, I only have oh, I'm not drinking that. I have water on me, I'll drink some water. Kanpai! Heck yeah! But yeah, I just feel so optimistic in general, which is something I never thought would happen, which is really sad to say, but like it's true. You know, CL, remember, you're always a delight to be around. It's always great to see you, chat with you, and so much more. I hope to game or even just chat with you in a collab one day. So much more I could say. Oh, stop it. I'm gonna get emotional. I'm gonna cry. Don't make me cry. I'm serious. Don't make me cry. I'm gonna ban you if you make me cry, okay? Okay? I'm gonna ban you. The future looks brighter than an O-type star. Heck yes. I keep wanting to say hell yes and heck yes at the same time, and it just sounds weird. Still abusing her power. This is why I need a mod in here, so I can just say, mods, ban that guy. Mods, eat that man's livestock. But yeah, it's been really great. Streaming has just made my life so much better, just in general. I have discovered things about myself that I never knew. I've discovered that I'm capable. I've discovered things that I'm capable of that I didn't even know I could do, you know? Like collabing with other streamers and doing interviews and stuff and all this. It is unironically helped me with my SM way more than like anything else in my life. Like low key. I'm so serious. I have made so many more strides with managing my anxiety and my SM just in the past 2 years since I started streaming than like the past 9 years of being diagnosed. It's almost 3 a.m. here, but so worth it sticking around and CL stream. Well, we are going to wrap up soon, so you will finally be released and allowed to sleep. It's amazing to hear that you're feeling better and more positive and things are improving. Yeah, for sure, for sure, for sure. I haven't known you long, CL, but I'm proud of you. Thank you so much, Manti. Thank you so much. And I'm proud of me too, okay? Okay, I'm proud of me too. And that's really something if I'm saying it. I feel like I've gotten a lot better at not self-deprecating so much. I feel like I'm at a point. I am my biggest critic. This is true. But I feel like I'm at a point where, like, I'm finally starting to see my own worth. And, like, I'm not... I'm trying... I'm not even making, like, an active effort. It's just, like, I just naturally don't rely on self-deprecating humor nearly as much anymore. We are usually our own biggest ops. This is true. Which, it turns out, not constantly bullying yourself actually makes you feel really good. Like, it's one thing to say that and be like, yeah, well, anyways, I'm stupid. And another thing to, like, actually make an effort to not bully yourself anymore and to stop, like, self-deprecating so much. And it's like, whoa, it turns out that was right. Because I have a major problem with self-deprecating. And I think I like to think that I've gotten better about it. I don't like notice too often. Like usually when I make a self-deprecating joke, it's like I kind of notice immediately after that I made a self-deprecating joke. But, like, I don't think that's really happened that much lately. Cause it's like I just don't hate myself that much anymore. Which is like it's funny to say that, but it's like it's true. I just don't hate myself anymore. Which, like, I think it is very much a combination of the meds working and also just, like, generally being in a better point in my life. That, like, I feel a lot better about myself. I don't hate myself, and so the self-deprecation has just kind of naturally gone away as well. You've gotten a lot more confident, I think. For sure, I have. I've gotten so much more confident, and like both in terms of, like, streaming, but also just, like, I feel so much more comfortable in my own skin, just being myself and showcasing my personality to people. Yeah, no, you're a lot more confident nowadays. Oh, for sure. Fought should know. Fought's a knower. We've known each other for a long time. I think it's been 6 years now. We've known each other a while. Not that you were bad before. No, of course. I wasn't, like, terrible before, but I was definitely very, very anxious. Yeah, it's been a long time. It's crazy how much time has passed. But, like, I couldn't even bring myself to talk in voice chats with my friends. And now here I am, you know, streaming to a bunch of strangers every couple days. I did an interview with someone I had never talked to before. you know, I've gained so much more confidence, and I just generally feel so much better about myself. It's like I don't feel like a ton of pressure to like pretend to be something I'm not or anything like that. Like I just come on here and I do my thing. I play my games, I make my jokes, I hang out with my chat, and I'm not pretending to be like, I try not to pretend to be more competent than I actually am. And like I'm not trying to impress anyone. I think is also a huge thing. Is like I just stream because I like streaming, and I like talking to my chat, and I like playing games. I'm not trying to like impress people. I'm just trying to have fun. Which, like, when I first started streaming, I definitely was trying to impress people and be like, hey, look at me, I'm actually a way more competent streamer than you think, even though this is only like my second stream ever. And it's like, I'm just kind of at a point where I'm like, yeah, I'm a streamer. I'm hanging out, I'm chilling, I'm having fun. This is my home. You're doing it for all the right reasons, for sure, for sure. And that's not to say that I don't want to grow, and I don't want to, you know, get huge someday or whatever. Like, obviously that would be so nice. That would be so nice. I would love to be someone's Oshi someday, you know. But I'm just gonna keep hanging in there. And I'm just gonna keep doing my thing, and no one can tell me otherwise, you know? Alright, CL, I do need to get going for now. Need to shower and get ready for work tomorrow, so if I don't see you when I get back, you have an amazing rest of your evening and stream, and good night. Thank you so much, Pyro, for stopping by, and I hope you have a good day of work tomorrow. Can't wait to see how far you go. Yeah, for sure, for sure. So, with all that said, CL does whatever CL wants. That's the way we like it. For sure, for sure. Hell yes. So, with all of that said, remember, shoot for the moon, and if you miss, you'll be among the stars. That is a great way to think about it. So, this is going to do it for now. I will see you guys next week. Because, as a reminder, I am going out of town this weekend, so I'm actually not doing the art stream this week. Teehee, smile. I'll take lots of pictures of my cat, and I guess a couple pictures of Finn, for you guys when I come back. Next week is just gonna be a normal week, I think. Pokemon, I'll figure out something to play on Wednesday, and Sonic. I'm gonna try, I really want to try and wrap up Sonic Rush soon, but I have an entire other half of the game to play, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. Have fun on your trip, thank you. So, it's dinner time. It actually has been for a while. We went way over time. But I'm gonna wrap up now, because Dragon Mom is waiting. She's probably hungry. She probably ate already, because she got hungry. So, I'm gonna go get some food, and relax, and maybe play some Minecraft, and stuff like that. You guys, take care, and I will see y'all next week. Bye-bye!